quick, can you let Teresa Siagatonu in, please?
Yeah, okay.
Real quick, can you let Teresa Siagatonu in, please?
Yeah, I'm looking for.
Weird. For some reason, there was a crazy lag there. Does somebody have another computer?
Okay.
Real quick, can you let Teresa Siagatonu in, please? I just heard myself
I know.
again.
Whoa.
That's me. That's because of I had the YouTube thing going to see if it was working. It's working.
Can we also let Mario Rodriguez in? He's the DJ. We also need Miguel Fonseca in. If he's that, I believe it should just be Mario Rodriguez. Here it is. I'll admit him.
I don't see.
Live stream's good.
All right, Mario, High Top, we're ready for y'all. Y'all ready? Hey, let's start letting folks in.
Do you hear any music?
Kim, EJ,
Hey.
sounds good. Yep, maybe sound up a little higher. High Top. Yep. Hey, let's get it, y'all.
Just left New York City, hooked up with P. Diddy, finna blow past 50, you gon' have that. We the best, I'm a fool, I'm the Hemi man. Red light, green light, yellow light.
Marty, you got that slide? Marty, you got that slide?
Cause I'm on white man, 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 cause I'm on white man.
All right, team, let's go ahead and let folks in. Marty, let's go ahead and get slide one.
What's up?
Real quick. Team, we're going to go ahead and let people in. Marty, we're going to get slide one, shared screen. Let's get this, y'all. Let's have some fun tonight. Thank y'all. Let's do it.
Do you want me to just admit all? Or?
Let's admit all until 7:30. Thank you, Stu.
Hey. Put the 24s on it, that's a big fight. Old ladies, baby mamas, new fiancés, white savage life, who I'm gon' next white. And I use the start of my I'll go ahead and use the back. Watch how white. So wanted me to stay there longer. I put that up on her, but I had a flight to catch. White shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. 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 Cause I'm on white man, 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 cause I'm on.
Stick around. One strike and you're out, baby. Don't care if I sound crazy, but you never let me down. No, no, that's why when the sun's up, I'm staying. Still laying in your bed singing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got all this time on our hands. Might as well cancel our plans. Yeah. I could stay here for a lifetime. So lock the door and throw out the key. Can't fight this no more.
get to know you better. Kinda hope we're here forever. There's nobody on these streets. If you told me that the world's ending, ain't no other way that I can spend it. Oh, oh, oh. Got all this time in my hands. Might as well cancel our plans. I could stay here forever. So lock the door and throw out the key. Can't fight this no more. It's just you and me, and there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. So go ahead and drive me insane. Baby, run your mouth. I still wouldn't trade being stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. Whoa, baby, come take all my time.
Go on, make me lose my mind.
We got all that we need here tonight.
I lock
The door.
and throw out the key. Can't fight this no
Can't
more.
fight this no more.
It's just you and me, and there's nothing
Nothing I'd rather do.
I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. So go ahead and drive me.
What's happening? What's happening? Welcome, good peoples. How y'all feeling? Hope everybody is feeling blessed tonight and excited to be here. My name is EJ Walls, aka CNQ, and you can learn a little bit about me later. That's not important right now. I just want to welcome y'all to the block party. You feel me? The high school ethnic studies block party. We out here reimagining the new normal, and I just wanted to make sure I share the pleasure it is to share this multi-generational space tonight of healing, of resistance, of celebration from across the Bay and Northern California. There's been organized from folks all throughout the state. So speaking of, I want to know where y'all are tuning in from. So I know some of you have already had the chance to do so, but if you have not yet, make sure you get up in that chat. The chat function, if you're on your computer, should be at the bottom of your screen. Or if you're on your phone, you just tap the screen and hit on the chat and throw in the chat where you're tuning in from, your name, your pronouns, and all of that good stuff. So I'm actually not going to be holding this space by myself tonight. That would be a very daunting task. But I actually have the pleasure to introduce a very esteemed co-host for the evening. So I'm going to introduce y'all to the one and very only Kim Davalos. Okay, Kim is an entrepreneur, educator, and creative, which means she finds passion, purpose, and Panayism through multiple disciplines as a spoken word poet, a photographer, an author, and a community organizer. Kim is currently a counselor at Skyline College in the Bay Area. She's working on the advisory board of Rock the School Bells and the faculty team for the Cypher Hip Hop Learning Community. But most of all, Kim is a proud third-gen Phil Am Stockton native through and through. And she represents her city and her people in everything that she does. So without further ado, y'all could give me some spirit fingers or wave your hands or throw some love in the chat for the one and only Kim Davalos. Hello.
Ooh, thank you, EJ, for that beautiful introduction. Can y'all hear me? Throw some ones in the chat. Thumbs up. Oh, it's so beautiful to see everyone's faces. As EJ introduced, my name is Kim Davalos. I'll be your co-host for today. Super honored, super proud to be asked to be one of your co-hosts, as I am both from Stockton and been in the Bay, this has been my home for the last 10 years. But I can't let him just do that beautiful bio without introducing EJ as well. So I'm gonna go and do that for y'all and give you a little background about my co-host. So EJ Walls, AKA CNQ, as he said, is multi-ethnic hip hop artist and educator from the Bay Area. The vibrant MC and lyricist uses hip hop music and poetry to process life experiences past, present, and future. EJ currently works as a poet mentor with Youth Speaks, shout out to Youth Speaks, facilitating youth writing workshops, as well as curating and hosting an array of events to create liberating spaces for young people. He hopes his work will continue inspiring folks to create art with purpose, humility, and joy. So again, let's give some love to our co-host EJ. And as y'all know, this is our first ever high school ethnic studies virtual block party, but whether virtual or an in-person, no block party can be a block party without the house DJ, right? So let's introduce our DJ, DJ High Top. Let's give him some love. And I believe his cousin Mario, I'm gonna give you a little background. DJ High Top is born, raised, and educated from SF. He's been DJing middle school and high school dances throughout Northern Cali for over 20 years. That's dope. Not a turntablist, DJ High Top specializes in being interactive and playing requests. That is rare from a DJ. That's love right there. Every student counts is the foundation and mantra of his DJ business. Joined by his cousin Mario tonight, he continues to be the fun DJ for all ages at any party. So I can't wait to hear from DJ High Top. So we'll give him some love as well. The last part that we want to do in terms of acknowledgements right off the top is also no event like this could be done without our sponsors and our organization. So if you also see on the share screen that Maribel is doing right now, let's give a shout out. And as we all know, especially with our communities and ethnic studies, seeing and hearing and naming everybody is very important. So I'm going to go through this list and thank all of our sponsors. Youth Speaks, thank you so much. Panay Educational Partnerships, also known as PEP. University of San Francisco's Teacher Education Program and Urban Education of Social Justice Programs, Bay Area Video Coalition, Panay Rising Scholarship, Coalition on Homelessness, Do No Harm Coalition, who we will hear from later on today, Little Manila Rising, Ethnic Studies Now Sacramento, Soul Collective, 5 Elements SF, and Whole Story Group. But that is not the only ones. But thank you to our sponsors. If you want to learn more about our sponsors, as you hear from the events and things going on later today, please start to follow us on Instagram at High School Ethnic Studies. There is information about all these orgs and how you can support them as well in their work and their movements. And with that, I'm gonna pass it back to EJ.
Right on, right on, right on. Thank you so much, Kim. And yes, shouts out to all the folks helping to not only organize this event, but support it and allow this to happen. Shouts out to all of y'all. We really appreciate the community being built. And now I think I have the pleasure to introduce 2 live artists for the evening. So we're about to be blessed by some live art up in this Zoom space. I don't know about y'all. Definitely a first for me, you know, in this virtual world that we've been creating in these past few weeks. So let's get into these introductions. First, we have Gabriel Cabrera Flores. Gabriel is a queer Mexican immigrant living in Oakland, California. He's currently studying to become a professional illustrator and freelancer. He's always open to learn about history that wasn't taught in school. Shout out to that. We all should be. And looks forward to the day that equity can be truly achieved. He's determined to make sure that society transforms and creates a better tomorrow for everyone. He spends most of his time obsessing over franchises, though he does like to work on personal projects at times. When he's not drawing or playing video games, he's likely sleeping in as much as possible. Shouts out to getting that good sleep. Y'all give it up. One's in the chat. Throw your love on your screen or in the chat for Gabriel Flores. And on top of that, we got another live artist in the building tonight. We about to get blessed by the one and only Samantha Schilf, who paints under the name Sammy C. Sammy C grew up drawing and painting in the San Francisco Bay Area and began creating murals and aerosol art back in 2011. As a second-generation biracial Filipinx American, her work explores elements of her cultural roots and unique experience of reconnecting and remembering intergenerational wisdom, trying to soak up the game. Her design, curatorial, and mural work has been featured in the Clarion Alley Mural Project, Veterans Alley in San Francisco, Som Arts Gallery, 1AM Gallery, Oakland Terminal, and more. So y'all definitely make sure you show your love and check out the art from the one and only Sammy C. Okay. Yes, thank y'all both for being here so much. And definitely just to see what we end up, you know, what you end up creating for us tonight. And yeah, so to give us a little bit more details and tips on how to get acclimated with this here Zoom platform and how we're gonna show some love to each other and hold space together tonight, I'm gonna pass it back to Kim.
Ooh-wee. Can I just say, my sis Sammy C is glowing tonight. She looks so beautiful. Such a talented artist and community organizer. So dope to see her and everybody here. So some Zoom 101s. If this is your first time on Zoom, welcome, brace yourselves. It is an overwhelming experience, but hopefully you have a good time with us. We're gonna give some kind of guidelines and encouragements while you're on Zoom to really make a safe space and also a very exciting, engaging one. So first of all, everyone is on mute. You'll probably see that. Why is that? That's because if we put you all on unmute, we don't know what's going on in your background, right? If you got your kids, if you got your family, you got some music blasting, dogs barking, it all happens, right? So we're gonna keep everybody on mute just so it doesn't get too overwhelming on the sound and you can hear all the performers and the facilitators happening tonight. Second of all, please share your cameras. I do not want to see my face the whole time. We want to see your beautiful faces. I know myself as a teacher, as a performer as well, it is really, really dope to be able to see everybody on our gallery and engage with you as much as we can and seeing your reactions and your love. So please, right there, at least on your computers, I don't know if you're on your phones, but in that bottom left corner, there's a video camera. You want to start that video for us so we can see your beautiful face the whole night. And especially for the dancing parts, because I want to see your moves. The chat, right? So the chat, if you are on your computer, is usually on to the right part. Because you're on mute, the best way to engage and interact tonight is going to be through your video and on the chat as well. And with that, please keep in mind to make everything in the chat to be encouraging, appropriate, and to be in solidarity with each other tonight. And last but not least, with that, in the chats, I know with us at Cypher, we do this thing called put your ones in the chat so that, you know, if a performer's kind of going, they can't really see everybody's faces, that at least can see your love and feel your love through the ones in the chat. So let's try that. Everybody put your ones in the chat for the virtual block party. Okay, yes, there we go. And if you don't want to put ones in the chat, you got something else, whatever it is, it's just some kind of engagement, some kind of love, do it on your cameras, do it in the chat, okay? So, and with that, let's practice that with our next person coming up. I'm going to introduce Kalina Lawrence, who's going to actually honor the space that and the land that we are in, and also give some honor and acknowledgement and a moment of silence for everything that has been going on and the craziness that is our world and that is our country right now. So let me give you a little bit about Kalina. Kalina goes, and I'm going to do my best, Kalina, please. I'll practice all day, so I hope I get this right. Kalina is, she goes by she, her, hers, from the Suquamish Nation and Salish territory. Kalina Lawrence is an Indigenous vocalist, aspiring MC, and producer. Her debut album, Epicenter, was self-released in August 2018. While depicting intergenerational trauma in her hip hop Salish fusion works, okay, she equally draws from examples of her people's resiliency. Lawrence co-wrote and produced her single Ashali Titwal Shoot Seed, which can be translated to Lushootseed is alive. The song is written and performed entirely in the Lushootseed language and is representative of how the young artist is using music in pursuit of liberation. So if you want more information about Kalina, definitely visit her website at kalinalawrence.com. And then if not, let's give her some love, throw some ones in the chat, give your spirit fingers, hands, love, and Kalina, the floor is yours.
Kalina Lawrence Seedsta Sokwab Chad Lo Al Chadu Sakwab Hat Slachel. Good day, everybody. My name is Kalina Lawrence. I am Suquamish. I come from the place of the clear salt water. And I just wanted to start this incredible evening out, being very grateful to be asked to do a land acknowledgement. Today we honor, thank, and respect the Ramaitush of the Ohlone Costanoan peoples as the traditional stewards of this territory. So if y'all on the other end of your screen can say Ramaitush, those are the folks who have since time immemorial been here and are still very much here today. We are committed to learning and teaching and acting in the interest of Ramaitush leadership while acknowledging all Ohlone peoples in present tense as they remain at the center of preserving and protecting this place that they have cultivated since time immemorial. Through our collective history of forced migration, displacement, relocation, attempted and successful gentrification, and resilience, we are thankful to exist presently in the ancestral village of Yalamu as we remain sucker-free in solidarity forever. I recently heard a Yurok relative of so-called Northern California speak. He said that if you have loved ones who are buried in this soil, this land is now also your responsibility to protect and cultivate alongside the stewards who have always been here. Many Ohlone peoples recognize the various reasons why we gather here. And as long as we respect protocol and amplify their ongoing efforts with our support, they keep an open invitation to build together to rematriate this land so that we can learn from their leadership. Ethnic studies are the curriculum that have existed here on this continent for thousands of years prior to settler invasion, and we thank the educators who came before us and those who are with us today who fight for the right for Black and Brown students to see themselves represented at every level of education and greatness. We want to take a moment of silence for all whose greatness has been stolen in this ongoing militarized police state. And after we take a moment of silence, I want to share a paddle song that comes from the Salish territory where I come from. We are canoe people. We are the descendants of salmon. Ohlone here in the Bay, they're also canoe people. Their canoes have largely been made out of tule reeds, which is gathered in the Presidio, and also cattail twine. Each summer where I'm from, we paddle for about a week and a half on the water for anywhere from 5 to 15 hours a day in every type of water, whether the bay or the ocean, in order to reach the next host community where we share meals, songs, stories. When we're in the canoe, we sing paddle songs to help us keep pace, to keep each of our paddles in sync so that we may get there safely and all together. The song is carried by a good friend of mine named Junior James, and it's called One Speed. When we are on land, sometimes we'll use hand drums, some will use rattles, others may use shells or rocks or different instruments that are made out of our tree relatives to help us keep the rhythm. When we're on the water, as I mentioned, at the beat of the song is when the very tip of our paddle enters the water to help us keep pace. And this is a metaphor for life as well. It helps us to see that when we're trying to get to a certain destination, we want to all be in rhythm so we can get there safely together. So right now I wanted to take a moment of silence, and after that, I'll go into the song called One Speed. In my language, Hawadub Chaluk means thank you, folks. I also wanted to send a quick shout out to Los Racas. It's actually, I met Los Racas back in my hometown of Duwamish, the city of Seattle, like 8 years ago. And when I met them, Rico was actually the one who told me to check out colleges in the Bay Area and transfer down here. So it's actually, because of that fam, the whole Raka fam, that I came to the Bay Area and later on found that my parents went to SFSU. I grew up in the foster care system, and that break in our families is what this overall agenda of getting us to forget our connection to different areas and our connection to one another. But I went to the University of San Francisco. I graduated with my BA in Performing Arts and Social Justice, and now I get to be here and to be present with all of you. So shout out to Las Racas, and thank you to everyone for the invitation to be here.
Ooh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Kalina. Ones in the chat, please. Love, applause. It's so beautiful, like Kalina was saying, to see all the connections that everybody has.
This has a 20-second
Okay.
delay.
Uh-oh. Got somebody. All right. So next up, thank you so much, Kalina. Again, as said, and in case anybody didn't hear, I was mentioning the beauty of the connections that we're all seeing tonight and in our communities, especially within ethnic studies and education. I'm going to pass it over to EJ to introduce and welcome in a lot of the organizers that made this possible. So EJ, go ahead if you want to introduce.
Word. Thank you so much, Kim, and thank you again, Kalina, for that that wonderful introduction and acknowledgement. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I actually have the pleasure to introduce some of the educators and organizers behind making this whole event happen, not only to give us some brief history on ethnic studies and its relevance today, now, just as much as ever, right? As well as just some more context around why a Block Party, why this theme of reimagining a new normal, and just the significance of us creating this space here together. So without further ado, I want to introduce Madi, who teaches in Manteca at East Union High School, as well as Connie, who teaches in San Francisco at Abraham Lincoln High School, and last but not least, Nee, who teaches in Oakland at Met West High School. So shout out to our educators out here throughout the Bay, y'all. Y'all show them some love, and they're gonna give us some game.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Ethnic Studies Block Party. I'm going to give you a quick background and then I'm going to pass it on to my colleague Connie. So for those of you who might be new to the work of ethnic studies, I just wanted to share with you a little bit of history. So history of ethnic studies is rooted in the struggle, resistance, contributions of communities of color, specifically SPARC. In 1968 in SF State, by the strike led by the Third World Liberation Movement, where college students at San Francisco State, this coalition was made up of Black, Latinx, Asian American, and Native students working in solidarity with one another, challenging systems of oppression in their community and their campuses. And I'll pass it on to Connie.
Hey everyone, what up? Welcome. My name is Connie. I just want to give a quick shout out to my past students, my current students, and my future students. Thank you for being with us here today. So K-12 ethnic studies is a growing nationwide movement and has been critical in ensuring you, our young people, know your history and look at the world through a You have the power to change your reality and tear down systems of oppression. I'm gonna pass it over to Nee.
Hi everyone, I'm hella excited for all of the dope performances tonight. My best friend Teresa will heal us with her words. I'm hella excited for that. But this is more than just a block party. This is an ethnic studies movement. This is a space to build community, to reimagine a world without police brutality against Black lives, without deportations, without racism, and without Trump. This block party is the beginning stage of reimagining how we as ethnic studies community can continue to challenge the systems of oppression to not only improve the conditions in our own communities, but to speak up and fight against oppression of others. We are committed to fight against racism and police brutality against our Black brothers and sisters, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Breonna Taylor, Stephen Taylor, Oscar Grant, and many innocent Black lives lost. As we're in community tonight, let's remember that Black lives matter. And in the words of Fannie Lou Hamer, nobody's free until everybody's free. Thank you for joining us tonight, fam.
Yes, thank you. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for for that grounding, for that framework, for that setting, and just for re-emphasizing exactly why these spaces are so critical, right? It's not about any one moment in time, but about building a movement that is sustainable throughout and through and past any of our individual experiences, you know. So thank you all for being here, and thank you for that. So I believe we might be ready for our opening act of the night. I think we're working on trying to get them up in this space right quick. And if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna see if they were able to get up in here or not, or if we're gonna have to bring it back around to get them. They actually need a minute. So I'm really excited. If y'all can't tell, you know, I got the jitters for that next act because there's some really close homies of mine. So we're gonna give them the time they need while they have technical difficulties. And in the meantime, we're gonna get it over back to our DJ because this is a party, right? So let's get this quick little dance break popping. I think DJ High Top's gonna take care of us while we take care of y'all, and we'll be right back in just a second.
Wipe it down, 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 wipe.
It's so easy, you can do it. All you gotta do is put it back into it. Swing your arms left and right, like you tryna start up a fight. Now I can't
Show us
run
your
with
moves,
them
y'all.
squares, you know I gotta keep my circle tight. Make that money 15 times. Fake, sweet sound.
I be the leader,
The block
turning up, I
party.
hear my groove
It's a
running
block
up.
party.
All of my misfits in the club and we gon' all run amok.
We're gonna dance
I
cam
be the
y'all in a
latest,
minute.
turning up, I hear my groove running up. All of my misfits in the club and we gon' all run amok. Wipe it down. Wipe it down. Wipe it down. Wipe it down.
Get it.
Wipe it down. Won't you wipe it down? Won't you wipe it down?
Get it, sis. Get it, sis. Hey. The shoulders. I like the shoulders.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Come on, y'all. We have the Warrior game.
Hey.
Touch my game, we gon' turn this to Columbine.
Okay.
Ice on my neck, cost me 10 times 3. $30,000 for a new get free. I just hit Rodeo and I spent like 10 G's. I just did a show and spent the check on my mama. When I go and vacay, I might run out the Bahamas. And I keep like 10 phones, then I'm really never home. All these new clones tryna copy what I'm on. Get your own,
Hey, I know, that's a long time. But you still got the shoulders.
Brother Skip, boy, had a good day. Metro PCS, trapping ball, making plays. 50 shades of gray, beat that p***y like Ho Hogan. I know you know my slogan, if it ain't about guap, I'm gone. Was hating cause I'm chosen from the concrete I had rolled. Shorty staring at my necklace cause my diamonds really froze. Put that in her bet she feel it in her toes. I'm a real young from the 6 throwing balls. I'm a real young from the 6 throwing balls. Real young from the 6 throwing balls.
In the middle of the party, get off me. In the cut, I'm rolling up my broccoli. Yeah, I know your baby mama fond of me. All she wanna do is smoke that broccoli. Whispered in my ear, she tryna leave with me. Say that I can get that easily. Say that I can hit that shit greasily. I'm a dirty dog, I did it sleazily. Ain't no telling what
Oh, y'all see?
beyond. Hey,
Okay, what's that video got going on? Okay, look, the live artist popping. Big vibes. Ooh. Cool.
Yeah. Thank you, DJ High Top. Mario, we're gonna get it cracking. I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you for the love. What's cracking, y'all? What is cracking? What's good? My name is JR. I'm an ethnic studies teacher currently in Stockton. What's up, Stockton folks? Stockton, throw some love in the chat if you're with me. But cannot forget my Oakland folks, my SF folks, Arise, the old ISA, O'Connell, Balboa, Burton. Throw some love in that chat. I want to give a quick, big shout out to the graduating seniors of Little Manila Rising of Stockton's after school program, Dahlia, Giselle, Joseph, Lauren, and Jeff. Looking forward to continue this movement of love and justice after today, right? Because it's more than just a party. I have the pleasure of giving away a bunch of stuff. So thank you to all the folks who donated at the last week's pre-party. Just to recap, our giveaways, we got a Chromebook, we got 2 pairs of AirPods, we got 25 $20 gift cards, either in Visa gift cards or cash. And make sure you check your email if you get chosen today, because you want to get this money. So without further ado, let's get it going. I'm gonna start off with 6 folks, the $20 gift cards, the first 6, and I'm gonna do a first pair of AirPods. I found this dope little app. Check this out. So if you registered, audio names are up on here. You ready? Here we go. Here's the first gift card. Hey, Amelia Tasia. Amelia, are you in the house, Amelia? Amelia, you up in here? If not, we'll make sure we catch up on you. I know we're a little behind, but congrats to Amelia on that. Amelia, excuse me. Here we go. The second gift card. Let's get it. $20 cash, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or a Visa gift card. Second person is, hey, Janelle's Padua. Janelle's Padua. Congratulations, Janelle's. Let me write that down. All right, here we go. Third gift card. Let's get it. Hey, Destiny Rosas. Destiny. Congratulations, Destiny. Here we go. Fourth gift card. Let's get it.
I love the actual drum rolls that Kalina's giving in the chat.
Omar Chim. Omar, congratulations, Omar Chim.
Hey.
We got 2 more gift cards for this first round. We got 3 more rounds coming. 2 more rounds coming. Yo, Roger Liang. Roger Liang. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, last gift card for this round. Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we got you, fam. Ivan Liang. Ivan, congratulations. All right, y'all. So here we go. I'm going to wrap this first round of gifts and giveaways with the AirPods. We got 1 or 2 AirPods. Here we go. Hey, Omar Gonzalez. Omar, congratulations. Yo, just in case you didn't win, it's all good. We got 2 more rounds coming. And just in case these people don't claim their prizes, we may reach out to you. So don't give up luck. Don't give up hope yet. All right. I'm gonna throw it back to DJ High Top and Mario for 1 more track, and hopefully we can get Rockus in the room. DJ High Top, Mario, you there? Let's get it.
Black leather glove, no sequins. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite. Nike crossbody got a piece in it. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Hey, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could get you the passion. It's a thriller in a track. Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide.
There we go.
Up, right
There we
foot
go.
slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Hey. 2,000 shorties wanna tie the knot. Pedal off the roads like I love it, not, maybe not. I don't know what's wrong with me, I can't stop, oh yeah, won't stop, oh yeah, never stop. Got so many ops, I be mistaken ops for other ops. Got so many people that I love out of trouble spots. Other than the family, I got it's either you or me. That's just how I think it's either you or me. This life got too deep for you, baby. 2 or 3 of us about to creep where they staying. Black leather glove, no sequins. Buckles
get
on the
area
jacket, it's
low.
elite. Nike
Some
crossbody
209 if
got
you're
a
from
piece
Stockton out
in
here.
it. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Hey. 2C slide, then I hit it double time, then I hit a spin, cause we spun that block a couple times. If it's not the right time, there'll always be another time. I'm not even tripping, we'll just see him in the summertime, whoa, yeah. Can't describe the pressure I be putting on myself, yeah. Really, I just can't afford to lose nobody else, yeah. If they moving shaky, we just do the themselves, well. If I'm moving shaky, Chelsea do the themselves, yeah. Solo, don't they YOLO for real. Heard a lot about you, but we don't know for real. Next time, guarantee the truth will get revealed. Black leather glove, no sequins. Yeah, buckles on the jacket, it's elite. Nike crossbody got a piece in it. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street.
Y'all see Sammy C going in over here?
It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Hey. Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson.
All right, y'all. Hope y'all got stretched out, got your little grooves in. I seen y'all gigging in here. We got babies gigging, mamas gigging, aunties gigging. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. We making this virtual block party thing pop. And once again, thank you, DJ High Top for providing the vibes and Cuzzo for keeping us lit. You know what I mean? So we're gonna keep this on moving. We actually got some really dope wellness messages around this particular time that we in right now that we're gonna get. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring through Sarah Galvez, who's a veteran emergency room nurse with some COVID-19 tips, as well as Marcus Christmas, the SF Wellness Center coordinator at John O'Connell High School. Okay, shout out O'Connell, with some self and collective care tips. Let us know how we can take care of ourselves and each other during this time. So I'm gonna kick it on over, y'all, and let's tap in. Let's see, we got Sarah up in the space. I believe we're gonna, here we go. Okay. See, yes, shouts out to the pre-recordings, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, so here we go. We're gonna peep this video and keep it moving.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah Galvez. I'm from Stockton, California. I've been a registered nurse for 13 years in the emergency department. Viruses and bacteria or germs have been around for billions of years. Coronavirus or COVID-19 is an illness caused by a virus that can spread from person to person. Here's some steps you can do to avoid getting sick with COVID-19. Step 1, wash your hands for 20 seconds. Use soap and clean running water. Don't forget the backs of your hands, in between your fingers, and under your nails. Step 2, do not touch your face. Your eyes, your nose, and your mouth are all entranceways into your body. You don't want anyone's respiratory infected droplets to land inside your face. So you can also, step 3, use a cloth to cover your mouth and nose. That will also help you to remember to not touch your face. Step 4, stay home if you're sick. It's okay to stay home. Also, stay away from people who are sick, so give yourself some distance. In step 5, I would say to stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and exercise. Stay well, everyone. Take care.
Hi, everyone. My name is Marcus, and I want to share with you 5 types of self-care. The first one is physical. There are many activities you can do to enhance your physical well-being to contribute to a better overall mental health. Eating healthier, getting regular exercise, wearing clothes you like, or taking a time out of your day to get your hair done or makeup done or just to relax. The other one is emotional self-care. So emotional self-care is the act of allowing yourself to feel your emotions for what they are without judgment. Finding things that make you laugh, complimenting yourself when you're looking in the mirror, or allowing yourself to cry when you feel sad, or spending time with your loved ones. The other type of self-care is social self-care. Connecting with others is an important part of self-care. This can mean activities such as going on a lunch date with a good friend, calling a friend on the phone, participating in a book club, and or joining a support group. The other type of self-care is spiritual self-care. Spiritual self-care is the act of getting in touch with your innermost human soul. It's contributing to the causes you care about, donating money, and or volunteering, meditating, spending time in nature, engaging in inspirational videos and literature, and highlighting the non-material aspects of life. The last and final type of self-care is mental self-care, engaging your intelligence in other topics like going to an art exhibit or history museum. Be curious of the day, practice receiving compliments well from others, make time for self-reflection, and last but not least, pay attention to your inner experiences, your thoughts, your feelings, your attitudes, and so on. Take care.
All right, y'all. Yes, let's definitely be conscious and aware of all of our, not just our own actions, but those around us. What are the little things we could do every day to keep ourselves safe, to keep everybody else safe? Not just now, right? Obviously, this is a time that our awareness of that has to be intensified, but let's continue to, just have healthy habits and whatnot, so we can keep our community safe. You feel me? You feel me? So if I'm not mistaken, I think I see my brothers up in here. So, they definitely had to tease us a little bit, but I think we got some time to squeeze them up in here.
What's good?
So without further ado, we gonna kick it on over to Los Racas. Okay, Los Racas are an amazing group. You know what I'm saying? They've been out here doing the music thing for too long. It's comprised of cousins Raka Rich and Raka Dun. These are pioneering Panamanians by the way of the Bay Area on the frontier of a new Latin urban sound. They're known for their fresh mix of hip hop, plena, reggae, dancehall music. It's a Grammy-nominated duo that represents the cutting edge of Pan-American flows. They take their name from the Panamanian word rakataka, which is actually a negative slur that's used to describe someone from the ghetto. So they've been definitely taking that term and repurposed it, and they set out to inspire their fellow Rakas by empowering them to become successful despite their circumstances. So y'all help me, throw some ones in the chat, give it up however you can show love to my brothers, feel me, the ones and onlys, Los Racas. You feel me? Yo, see, soy.
Hey, thank you guys. Can you guys hear me? Thumbs up. Man, thank you guys for having us, man. You know what I mean? EJ Mooch, You Speaks, we thankful for You Speaks, one of really instrumental on our career and just on our life period. You know, I remember Mooch was the first one who gave me a book. My first book I ever read, Mooch gave it to me. You know what I mean? So shout out to them, to her. I'm gonna kick off a little cappella, and it go a little bit like this. Dice que los polis están aquí para protegernos, pero parece que solo están aquí para jodernos. Para serte sincero, a esos manes yo le temo. Ellos siempre a mí me paran simplemente por ser negro. No tengo green card. Después que me llevan, ellos me quieren esposar. Después que me esposan, ellos me quieren interrogar de una y mil cosas, la cual yo no sé nada. Señor oficial, yo soy inmigrante, yo no soy un criminal. Solo a mi familia yo quiero alimentar en busca del dinero y esa es la realidad. Eso es lo que hago y eso nunca va a cambiar. Ey, mataron a un peladito en el callejón. Hace 3 horas falleció. Un policía fue quien lo mató y comentaba el vecino que fue sin razón. Mala noticia todos los días, eso es porquería. Egoísmo, la violencia y la economía. Esta vida es fría, pero no te rindas. Tienes tus amigos y tu familia que es linda.
Yeah. El pobre sigue pobre y el rico sigue rico. Ya los niños matan y juegan al carrito. ¿Qué estará pasando con la unidad? Ya la paz ni existe en la comunidad. Mucha gente inocente se muere oprimida. Hasta el presidente es un homicida. La cura para el SIDA. Dime dónde está para la ignorancia. Tiempo de cambiar. What's good with my people? What's good with my people? Yo, I want to shout out Mush. Man, just to kick it off, we are Los Racas. We started our careers right here in the Bay Area. We are from Panama originally. We came to the United States to live the American dream and fight for our dreams and all of that, and to help the family back home. I remember us being kids and just driving around with Mush, and her energy was amazing because she kept inspiring us. She kept pushing us. She believed in what we were doing. She saw the potential. And those were the things that helped us keep going and trying in different places and investing in our craft and, to keep believing in what we were doing. And thanks to her, today, she was part of our journey to become Grammy nominated. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was one of the ones that mentored us, taught us different things. And, her energy is beautiful, man. We love Mush,
Yeah.
EJ is our brother. We've known him for over a decade, man, that's like our little bro, you know what I'm saying? We're proud of him. We've known him since he was in elementary, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. And Kalina, shout out Kalina. She's in the building too. Kalina, when we met her, she, just an amazing person, you know what I'm saying? She's the one who beads our necklaces and blesses it, you know what I mean? Because of her Native American roots. I remember when we met her, I think we were like in Seattle somewhere, and she came through and brought us the beaded necklaces, and it was made with love, man. It was something that changed the way I looked at necklaces because, I ended up buying, like every rapper, you buy the diamond necklaces and all of that with your logo, and I ended up doing that, but it's like, it wasn't the same when she made it. So it's like ever since she made those necklaces, I never stopped wearing them. I felt like it just had a deeper meaning. You know what I mean? So, we are Los Racas. Just telling you a little bit about, our journey with these people and, who we are. So, yeah, man. I'm
gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more.
All right, go ahead.
Some stuff about Chef. So you go like this. My first time doing it, so hold on. If I mess up, bear with me. You go. Dios mío, por favor, alumbra mi camino. Aléjalo. You go. Hold on. Dios mío, por favor.
Pull out yourself, bro.
Man, hold on. You go like this. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to speak this to y'all. You go. Okay, I got it. El día de mañana no es prometido. Gracias le doy a Dios por estar conmigo. Dios mío, por favor, alumbra a mis amigos. Aléjalos del mal y de todo lo evil. Más que nada, Señor, cuida a mi familia. No hay nada que yo quiera más que a mi familia, a mi madre y a mi padre y a mis primos, a mis tías, a mis hermanos y sobrinos. A mis tías, a mis hermanas y sobrinos. Aprecia a la gente que quieres cuando la tienes, porque cuando se van, ellos nunca vuelven, y cuando no están, uno nunca aprende a vivir sin ellos y sientes un dolor muy fuerte. Si tú lo quieres, dile que lo quieres. Si tú la amas, dile que la amas. Si tú la extrañas, brother, dile que lo extrañas. Hey, dile que lo extrañas. Something like that.
Cierra la puerta, yo tengo la llave.
Hey.
No me compare ninguno de ustedes, no somos iguales. Tuvimos nosotros que sacrificar para cumplir con los planes. No se vayan a poner por de frente, nosotros somos animales. Esto pensó en la calle de Oakland, allá en California. Allá donde juegan los Raiders, allá donde juegan los Warriors. Nominado a los Grammy, estamos haciendo historia. Independiente con muchos billetes, por eso me odia. Dime por qué, chucho, ustedes se mueren de celo. No puedo entenderlo. Ahora me dice que van a mandarme llamar a los bomberos porque todo lo que sale de mi boca maniga de fuego. Hey, Donatron, si te veo, hijo de puta, lo juro, te parto. No importa el tamaño del muro, de alguna manera la asalto. Dicen que ando en la calle buscando la lana, sí, claro. Nada es gratis porque lo que tengo yo me lo gano. Yeah.
Yes.
No, hey,
thank you guys for having us.
Hey, thank y'all for having us. It brought back a lot of good memories. That's exactly how we used to do it back in the days when we go to high school. Oh, shit.
Te mutió.
Hey,
Can
you
hear me?
Oh, there you go.
Ahora sí.
All right. Where was I at? What was the last thing I said?
When we were in high school, he brought us back memory when we were in high school.
Okay, you broke little kids. I love y'all.
Look at Mush. She's still looking good. Okay. Hey, listen. Still looking young. Hey, that's crazy. Hey, so no, I was just basically saying, like, that's exactly how it was when we were in high school. Like, we just kicked it off. Sometimes it came out perfect. Sometimes it wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? But it was real. So, thank y'all for having us, and we love y'all.
Man, shouts out. Appreciate y'all for coming through, brothers, for real. Even through the technical difficulties, y'all gassed it. Ain't nobody else dropping bars in español como los racas. I'm trying to tell y'all, you understand? My hermanos de negocio, trabajando de la noche a la mañana. You feel me? Thank you, los racas, for coming through. We appreciate y'all, man. And without further ado, we're going to keep it pushing to some more real fire performances. Kim, what you got for us?
Oh my goodness, I can't even call that a warm-up. That was almost the closer right there. Next up, we have, oh my goodness, let's all sit back. Let's all take a deep breath and breathe it out with some sparkles right here, because that's what's about to happen. Some magic is about to happen. Some like bruja, cipher, magic is about to happen, also known as ethnic studies. When I was first asked to even co-host this, I had to give an automatic yes for this triple threat that is about to come up. These are amazing women of color. These are amazing educators, artists, creatives, 3 women that I personally know and call sisters, so I had to take it on. Without further ado, let's get to it. I'm gonna introduce your first poet, and her name is Jacqueline Wang, also known as Miss Wang, doing her thing out there with the Adidas campaign. Oh, I just rapped. I didn't even mean to do that. All right, Jacqueline is a multi-hyphenated human being, teacher, artist, wellness guide, and advocate. She teaches as a public school teacher in Compton and organizes different programs and events in the city. She's on the founding team of Girl Space, an organization that hosts a conference for girls on unity, leadership, and confidence. Please throw your ones in the chat and give your love to Jacqueline Wang.
Hey guys, what's up? Man, it feels like a reunion in there when I was watching that. I can't really see thumbs, but I hope you guys can hear me. Let me look at the, okay, thumbs up. Okay, cool. I don't know how to come back. Switch. Okay, cool. First and foremost, shout out to all the seniors out there who are graduating. You are the future and going into the world, and we love you, and we are here to bring that change that you want to see in the world with you guys. And shout out to Centennial 2020. I invited some of my students here, and I love you guys so much. And I'm so excited to share this space in particular as a teacher with you guys, because man, working as a teacher has really changed my life. And so I'm super blessed. Also, thank you, Mush. I know you got so much love, and Youth Speaks for bringing me back on the stage. I've been in the classroom for the past 7 years and haven't really done poetry, to be honest. And so I think my students will be shocked that I have poems. And so I am so honored to be returning to this practice with you guys, especially in these times where we need these safe spaces and we need to hold space for each other. So cool. We've all came here with bent backs bearing burdens. From the rubble, size the pebbles of our fortresses crumble by Uncle Sam's clenching fists on what was ours. See your subversion to invade were said with good intentions, calling us brothers, but then leaving your brothers motherless, hopeless, raping terrains not yours to begin with, leaving us to recollect our remaining pebbles and bring them over in our duffel bags and luggage packs clenching tight. This is our only worth of existence in a place you call us alien immigrants, foreign immigrant. See, my father was only human when he got his green visa. Appa spent weeks memorizing repetitively empty words of the citizenship test, passed and still illegitimate, still looked upon as Mr. Chinaman. Go back to Chinaman. When we're not from Chinaman, Appa spent more years here in the States than that 16-year-old telling us to go back to our land when he should have been looking around. See, on BART train, East Bay to the city, immigrants of all colors, faces seem looking tired, and I see what that little boy will never understand. Wrinkles way down like dotted lines on a map, and my fingers, they trail back to our motherland. See, we've all came here from third place countries to be first, rather be last in this first place nation, hands open to scraps left over for minimum wage, better than we're living in the days of our nation's crumbling, leaders becoming dictators, alcoholic fathers getting drunk off soju to wash away the war between two brothers, alcoholic grandfather beating down my grandmother. See, I'm the daughter of Tehamingu before the 38th parallel division, and my people, we see in our fortresses fallen assembled, and now that we're here in the States, we're still living in war here, lost without groundation, still living in the pains of our home's destructions. But we who've seen each wrinkle know what to do with each pebble that's been held for keeping. We take each scrap of memory and we begin building. See, we're past Babylon's age. We speak in tongues and don't care if it pisses you off. Don't care if there's too many foreign-owned corner stores, too many nail salons, too much taco trucks, too much foreign faces for you. See, you had us lost thinking we were attacked first foreign, but remind me, Mr. President, who came to who first? Who stepped in who's first? Who is that poured opium into China? Pride legs of the Philippines funded genocide of Cambodia, Iraq, El Salvador, shipped slaves from Africa to coolies all over East Asia. Who came to who first? Answer me. Answer me, and then try telling us how you want to deport us. Thank you and blessings.
Ooh-wee, please put some ones or ooh-wees, I don't know, something in the chat. Give Jackie some love. How they not know you do poetry, Jackie? That is crazy.
I've been stressed about teaching
I know.
hard, you guys, but much love. Yeah, for real. Thank you.
Teaching is a work of labor, yes. And if you are Miss Wang students out there, get her to perform for you more, because my goodness, that was some fire. Thank you, Jacqueline.
Blessing.
All right, let's get to it. I'm like getting emotional because of all these performers. This is such an honor to see all of these amazing poets and women of color coming up. Next up, my goodness, heavy hitter. If we could get her spotlighted, please. Next up is a very near and dear sis to me as well. I'm gonna get right into her bio because it's a long one and well-deserved. All right, Teresa Siago Tonu is an award-winning poet, let's go, teaching artist, mental health educator, and community leader born and rooted in the Bay Area. Her presence in the poetry world as a queer Samoan woman and activist has granted her opportunities to perform and speak in places ranging from the White House during the Obama administration, had to put that in there, to the UN Conference on Climate Change in Paris, France. The most memorable moment in her career was receiving President Obama's Champion of Change Award in 2012 for her activism as a spoken word poet, organizer in her Pacific Islander community. Off stage, Teresa creates and facilitates workshops, leads artistic and professional development trainings, provides mental health clinical support, and delivers keynote speeches across the country on issues that inform her 10+ years of community work involving youth advocacy, educational attainment, Pacific Islander Indigenous rights, climate change, LGBTQIA rights, gender-based violence, and others. Please throw someone, give love to our sis, Teresa Siagatonu.
Hi, family. Hi, y'all. Can y'all hear me okay? Yeah, okay, cool. Talafalava was good. Thank you so much to the family for gathering us as the village that we always are tonight, especially in such a peculiar, necessary time. I'm actually coming off the heels of having just spoken at and performed at a global Pacific Islander commencement ceremony that we just threw for our young people, both here in diaspora and in the Pacific. And it was like 200 graduates that we're trying to celebrate and love up on. Because if you have ever had the honor of watching a Pacific Islander graduate from anything, you know that our community does it big. And you know that we are feeling the grief of not being able to gather in person. And so I'm really honored to have come from there, from that part of the village to across the way to this part of the village. I'm just gonna jump into it because I wanna share 2 poems with you all tonight. The first one was actually one I wrote, one that I wrote when I was a student, because college and studying myself in the context of a predominantly white institution like UC Santa Cruz was how I found poetry and why I haven't stopped writing. Before I start though, I do want to give love to Mush, who was one of my first mentors way back when. And then a lot of homies in here who I met through poetry and who I've been able to exist alongside in this art form that I think is saving our lives and helping to heal our communities. First poem. In college, I used to sit in the back of the class with the other students of color and listen as my white peers theorized the hell out of the oppression that we were born from. Buzzwords like institutionalized racism and class warfare with sugar on their tongues, sweet and comfortable. Words from a language my community didn't even know existed because we were too busy living the realities of them. You see, it's one thing to major in ethnic studies, y'all. It is a whole nother thing to be the reason for its existence. See, for the white students in my major, ethnic studies was like a free study abroad program that didn't require that they bring their baggage with them, a privilege that is easy for them to close in their textbook at the end of class. You see, my life is beginning to feel a lot like a free ethnic studies lecture with no tenure. Is this what they meant by public education? But study my racial profile till it exhausts you. Study how Black has been made to feel like the green light for stop and frisk. How brown has been made to feel like a much needed check stop at any given border. Ask me what it's like to have my skin be made to feel like a nuclear missile we all know is coming. And you still won't know what it's like to sit in the back of a class and be studied because of how tragic your history is. As if you've only been brought in to be dissected. As if frogs, cats, and people of color can only be understood when you cut them open. You see, when ethnics study ethnic studies, it is not school anymore. It is a lesson in survival. And I'm so tired of playing teacher with my oppression, y'all. If I'm not doing it on a stage, I'm doing it from the margins of a classroom. I'm doing it from the margins in my notebook. Always on the margins of something, never the core. Never asked to be anything more than what makes it easy to feel sorry for. You see, it's easy to avoid confronting the things that make us feel uncomfortable, the things that make us feel guilty. Who chooses to walk through the war zone if you were told that you don't have to? If you grew up believing that there isn't one? If what you don't know won't kill you? Race is the rent. I pay for this skin. So the belief that racism doesn't exist anymore, especially in my own major, is when I feel the foreclosure of this home taking my knees from right under me. You can't claim that racism doesn't exist if you have never known what it means to survive it. If you keep looking at the war zone like a teaching moment you're not ready to learn the lesson from, a comfort zone you're not willing to sacrifice. You see, it's easy to avoid confronting the things that make us feel uncomfortable, things that make us feel guilty. But comfort is what kills us in the long run, y'all. Comfort is sitting down when you should be on your feet. Comfort is staying quiet when you should be speaking up. Comfort is speaking too much when you should be listening. Comfort is building borders for safety, but not bridges for healing. Comfort is celebrating diversity, but never discussing it, as if a Black president was enough, as if a Heritage Month is enough, as if ethnic studies is enough, as if this poem is enough. Comfort is sitting in the front of the class, forgetting that we are all sitting right behind you, wanting to remind you that the war zone still exists, wanting to tell you that this isn't comfortable for any of us. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for the love. I see the chat's going off. I want to respect time and gift you just one last poem before we move on to my sister, our sister, Ruby. And I just want to show appreciation to the evolution in which ethnic studies has gone through, and the beauty and the mana, or the power in which it was literally fought for. It is not lost on me, the history of ethnic studies being one that was not just easily something that was offered to our young people in schools, and it never will be, because it's always going to be this point of tension with the academy, who was not designed with us in mind. And so I think spaces like this, I think spaces like the Pacific Islander graduation we just threw together for our young people. And I think moments that art reminds me of how it is important to document history by using our lived experiences as the curriculum, and that being just as valuable as any book or any article that's ever written, that the education is a form of, and a practice of freedom for a reason. So thank you. This last poem begins with a quote. Come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed. Lucille Clifton. I'm still alive because I'm not afraid of what I already know wants to kill me, y'all. Because I'm a first generation queer Samoan woman, 4 chapters of a survivor story excavated from my bones, the reason your oppression doesn't know what to shoot first. I'm still alive because they C-sectioned me out of my mother's middle in spite of knowing my gender. They think that blood is the only thing a woman loses the moment she gives birth to a girl. My gender never belonged to itself. When it's raped, America does this funny thing where it tells me I was asking for it, at the same time that it tells me to stay silent. The hemline of my skirt is an overactive jury that treats my body like a courtroom, that treats my voice box like a closet that they say I deserve to die in, on the floorboards of my sins, because I fell in love with a woman, made an altar of her body since no one else ever has. I'm still alive because everyone deserves to be treated like a holy offering, a sacred thing it is, y'all, to find and know God in the last place homophobia would ever think to look, a back door into heaven after being put through hell for having the faith of a faggot, a dyke for a daughter, the names your community calls you in a language that isn't the one that they immigrated here with. I'm still alive because most days, y'all, I let the trauma write all of my poems, because saying them out loud on a stage is the first step towards getting help, because I trust a microphone on a mic stand in a room full of strangers before I'll ever trust the police. This stage is both sanctuary and emergency room. My people are both griots and doctors and patients with no patience left in them, just stories with skin, too dark for sympathy, because no one ever considers our pain an American tragedy. I'm still alive because I watch Oakland every fucking day, pick itself up from its own concrete, scrub the blood out its cracks before the new neighbors arrive, on blocks that their mortgage used to own, a white hipster's wet dream, next to a BART station that Oscar's daughter, Nia's father, will never have the stomach to take. I'm still alive because no one seems to see that there is no difference between Iraq and East Oakland, South Side Chicago and South Central, a battalion of young soldiers and the students in my poetry workshop, how no one has mornings like them, how they wake up in their own piss and grief to go to another friend's funeral more times than they even go to class, how the biggest thing that most of my kids experience is the grief that we can't even hold. I'm still alive because in the past decade, we have lost Nelson Mandela, Amiri Baraka, Maya Angelou, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Yuri Kochiyama, Grace Lee Boggs, Afeni Shakur, Prince, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Ntozake Shange, Toni Morrison, and upon learning of all of their passings, I hung my poetry at half-mast. We artists of the revolution know that we are on borrowed time, using borrowed words, watching our leaders turn ancestor in our life. I'm still alive because whatever wants me dead does not know that you cannot kill somebody who isn't afraid anymore. Somebody who is ready to leave this place an ancestor. Somebody who is ready to give birth to the generation that will bring about the liberation I was always destined to make, but never meant to see. Thank you, family.
Oh, one's in the chat, one's in the chat. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Oh, all right. All right, I'm speechless. We're gonna go to the next. Thank you so much, Teresa, for everything you do. I mean, I see you every time I see you perform and on the stage, it's like the first time because of how much love you give into it and to our community. Thank you so much. And to close out this triple threat, get ready, y'all. Put your seatbelts on. We're gonna introduce the one and only Ruby Ibarra, who has started, I won't say necessarily started the movement, but she definitely has ignited a movement within a movement on the backs and the work of our elders together, of Ate Dan, rest in peace and power, of Ate Allison, who I know is in this room, Ate Eileen, of so many before us and them, especially Ate Panay. She has really done so much for us. We'll get into her bio right here. Born in the Philippines, Ruby spent the first 4 years of her life in Tacloban City before her family eventually settled in San Lorenzo, California. Known for her sharp lyricism and rhythmic multisyllabic flows, Ruby attributes her musical identity to being a child during the 90s, constantly hearing Tupac, Eminem, and Wu-Tang play on the radio and television. She instantly knew rap was the best way she could express herself. Ruby's unmatched talent and work ethic has allowed her to be featured on BuzzFeed, NPR, and Huffington Post while having the opportunity to perform on large stages such as Rock the Bells Festival, Pay Dues Festival, and Araneta Coliseum. Additionally, in 2016, she had 3 independent videos, each gained over 1 million views, y'all, in less than 1 week. Please give your loved ones all that you have to the chat, to the Zoom, to this block party, to Tacloban, San Lorenzo's Ethnic Studies finest, Miss Ruby Ibarra.
Hey everyone, I just want to say first and foremost, thank you, Teresa, my sister, for that amazing performance. Your words hold so much power. I hope you know how much we value you and we love you so much. And thank you, Kim, for that introduction. And I want to give a quick shout out to JR for being the ones to invite me to this event tonight. And shout out to Ate Allison of PEP, who is here this evening. It's really an honor for me to be here in this space tonight. Thank you all for allowing me to share the space with you. And thank you for all the work that you all do to push, uplift, and support ethnic studies. When I think about ethnic studies, it's so important to me and it's heavily rooted in my lyrics and poetry. And it honestly gave me the freedom and power to recognize my own voice and understand my history. So with that being said, I'll just share a few songs. I don't want to take up too much space tonight, but hope you all enjoy my performance. And let me know if I should turn up the music too. Hey. From Morro Bay to the East Bay, we stay survivor where we stay. They keep in vain where we lay. There's no debating that we pay. That naval base up in Subic Bay to all the places that they tried to take. From Magellan's days to Phillips Strait, when the land was straight, then they changed the way. To my father drowning in the alcohol. Then my mama always be up in the Escanol. Thoughts with the brown skin start to crawl. Take the cushion just to break the fall. Second class citizen, never been one. Traded the pieces so we can have ones. Darker the skin and you scared of the sun. Silence to speak with an accented tongue. All of these faces, I'm looking like none. Taught to forget forget all the places I'm from. But we grew up on the barrio and slums. My aunties be drinking the red horse of rum. Never be stopping, the work's never done. Long as they keep it corrupting the funds. Think of the damage is done and they run. But we stay militant daughters and sons. Let's get back to the day of persuade. All of you thinking and throwing me shade. People of roses I grew in the shade. Came up in places exploited by trade. Killing with a bar so hot, cause top notch. You can think the top might stop. That I'm out watch like it's 12:30 on the dot on the clock watch. All I see your hands up and down when the beat drops. And this next song right here is about money, corruption, and the inequality of wealth. Hey, shout out to everybody here. Bounce, 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 bounce. Hey. We pay, they rob us. These snakes don't want us. Each day we all play this game that they taught us. In God that we trust, but they praying on us. If she ate, then we scrape, so we hating both us. My mama's education all mean shit still. From mechanic to McDonald's just to pay these bills. Trying to sell a soul just to make this still. But the people in control are gonna hate me still. Trying to save face, paint us with a brown face. Calling us a tongue whenever like how my name tastes. Made across the ocean, motherfuckers better make way. 7,000 miles better want us in the first. These days was a pay rate for a briefcase. Time safe, that's a death rate. And it's prepaid, free wage, minimum pay, and no leeway. While they throwing us bait just so we brown face was a melee in my heyday. But wait, but you're melee in your grave way. Mayday, play the game straight, or your meat fake, green face, have the ink taste when I bleed. Watch me make it rain. People don't know that I'm paid though. Watch me make it rain. I made that dollar from a peso. Watch me make it rain. Watch me make it rain. Say it, watch me make it rain. Watch me make it rain. I said now watch me make it rain. People never know my face though. Watch me make it rain. I trade that dollar from a peso. Watch me make it rain. Watch me make it rain. Say it, watch me make it rain. Watch me make it rain. Hey, we're gonna switch it up a little bit for the second verse. Once again, my name is Ruby Ibarra. Thank you so much for having me tonight. Shout out to ethnic studies. Let's keep pushing for ethnic studies all across the nation in all schools. Hey. Watch me make it rain. People don't know that I'm paid though. Watch me make it rain. I made that dollar from a peso. Watch me make it rain. Watch me make it rain. What? Watch me make it rain. Watch me make it rain. I said now watch me make it rain. People never know my face though. Watch me make it rain. I trade that dollar from a peso. Watch me make it rain. Watch me make it rain. What? Watch me make it rain. Watch me make it rain. Kung pwede launta ako makakuha kwarta para ako makaginhawa o bago patrato ha ako kung mabusag pangan mestiza pat ako nitsura tuto kita tatun basura pagkamadalahin busag na pintura baganan pelikula at aton kultura pagkita politika puro na buwa uranhan Yolanda taguan kwarta ginkuha baligya waray nakakita damon patay nga naluno na bata sekreto na may tinatago kontrata ay napakiana isara ibaba ikaw unibala kiran at bahala ayaw kabaraka kung natitinawa hirain mo kung nakuha nirat imo kwarta kurakot impis tumulong sila at nakakainis paano kumita ng pera bit-bit ang hirap ng buhay tiyaga at tiis palaging gipit wala bang hustisya sa ating bansa at lahat na lang puro peke at eto grabe barundan na nakagumante sa kurakot na negosyante at matapo watch it make it rain people don't know that I'm paid though watch me make it rain I made that dollar from a peso watch me make it rain watch me make it rain yeah watch me make it rain watch me make it rain I said now watch me make it rain people never know my face though watch me make it rain I trade that dollar from a peso watch me make it rain watch me make it rain. And this last song I want to dedicate to all of the graduating seniors out there, to all of the frontliners and everybody right now. I hope we find space to heal right now. I wrote this album cause I want my life to change. Tired of being shortchanged, I'm trying to remain sane. Hopped off the plane, didn't stop all the pain. My father's still in debt and we've been struggling to pay for a bedroom up on Meekland Ave. Reach a foot, just meet and have hands tied against the odds. How you gonna even that? People from the slums once that live in the humdrum. Mama from the barrio, so we dreaming we can stunt once. Mama, I know it's gonna be fine wherever we go, cause we know you raise this goal to dream and be a hero. Was an ego to an equal. I free flow when I speak though. My pipe dreams through a peephole. My skin so Filipino. Oftentimes my pride inside is fighting high tides. Day we broke the ocean was the day you learn to know stop. Closed eyes, fingerprint ink with the most dot. Those times mama never blink, say the oath twice. I said mama we gon' make it there. I said, mama, we gon' make it there. Hey, I said, mama, we gon' make it there. I said, mama, we gon' make it there. Yeah, I said, mama, we gon' make it here. I said, mama, we gon' make it here. Yeah, I said, mama, we gon' make it here. I said, mama, we gon' make it here. And we gon' make it this day. I feel the sun's rays open up my eyes. I feel brave cause I once made a promise to myself that I'm a vessel. So it's one way that I'ma take up space until I'm done. Let the song play, my friends say unpaid. These days be the worst days. We pray, they lay more cases at a worse rate. Help us find a way, we rise up, carry this weight. Frontliners lead the way, and we thank them for the risks made. Worst case, fixed ways, fixed wage, missed days. But this case, this race, Tacloban City, birthplace, circa 91, cause we immigrants in this place, gentrified, displaced, stayed alive in this race, took a plane this way, across the ocean this way, settled in the bay, so I hit him with the this face, grew up in a way that I knew myself, I can't wait for another day to rise up, we'll make it someday. Justice for George Floyd, justice for Breonna Taylor, justice for Ahmaud Arbery. Someday, yeah, someday, hey, someday, we'll make it someday, someday, yeah, we'll make it someday, someday, yeah, we'll make it someday, someday, yeah, we'll make it I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it here someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it here someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it here someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it here today. Thank you so much. Once again, my name is Ruby Ybarra. Thank you so much.
Watch me make it rain. Watch me make it rain. Oh, am I on? Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, sis. Always lighten up the stage, even if it's virtually in a Zoom. My goodness, thank you so much. That was the closeout, the triple dead, as I mentioned. Speaking of gigging out and getting ready, are we ready for another dance break? EJ, how you feel?
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ooh, we gigging.
All right. DJ Hard Top?
Yeah.
Let's see your moves.
Hey. Come on, y'all. Don't disrespect the DJ. You can't sit still while the DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Back it up, drop it down. Let me see you just get low.
Let's see who we can spotlight.
Push it up. Let me see you just.
Hey. How we wobble?
Oh,
I forgot how to
wobble. That's your leg.
Big girl, make them bag it up. Make them bag it up. Hey, big girl, make them bag it up.
Hey.
Hey, big girl, make them bag it up. Make them bag it up. Hey, big girl, make them bag it up. Make them bag it up.
From the couch.
I got them shaking they booties like congos, man. I'm shaking the city like quakes.
Haters blue in the face like Gonzo, cause I'm breaking the cake, so let's go.
Okay, footwork. Okay, footwork.
The game's mine. Y'all witness the change is my
Okay, I
time.
see the
Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say your whack raps, daylight saving time. I can dance, homie, I don't two-step. Y'all looking at something like a true player. A girl told me that a man that can dance might could possibly get down with the twist of the pan. Now, I'm the ladies, let me see it vibe, yeah. And when it's over, you ain't gonna need your burn. Cause I'm a pro, make you bend your back low, then the pound of real fast, just like the percolate.
Then out here repping LA.
She got shot. Oh my God. Don't be sad. Oh.
Hey, big if make a bag it up.
Yeah.
Hey, big girl, make a bag it up. Make a bag it up. Hey, big girl, make a bag it up. Make a bag it up. Hey, big girl, make a bag it up. Make a bag it up.
We're gonna get funky.
Oh, look at that cat. Ooh.
Funky.
Quarantine has been good to that
Everybody
cat.
clap your hands. Clap your hands.
Okay, y'all.
Clap,
We gonna clap our hands, all
clap your
right?
hands. All right, now, we're gonna do the basic step.
I'm
To
gonna
the
let y'all
left.
know.
Take it back now, y'all.
Okay. Oh,
One
turn
hop
up.
this time.
Oh, y'all turn.
Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp.
Left.
Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left.
There you go.
Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right
Oh,
foot,
yeah?
let's stomp.
You got it.
Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha
Yeah.
now, y'all. Now it's time to
Check out
get
the arm by
funky.
Gabriel.
To the right now.
And Sammy
To
T.
the left.
Hey,
Take it back now,
take it back
y'all.
now, y'all.
One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left.
Okay,
Slide
Sammy,
to
look.
the right.
Hey,
Crisscross. Crisscross.
Dancing and
Cha-cha,
painting.
real smooth.
we got different modalities of the live
Let's
art.
go to
That's how
work.
you know it's lit.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Get funky with it. Oh, yeah.
Jigging.
Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all.
Yeah.
Turn it out.
Oh, fam time.
To the
Fam
left.
time. Hey,
Take it back now, y'all.
hello.
5 hops this time.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's my cousin.
Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Right foot again.
All right,
Left foot again. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low
How
can
low
you go?
can you go?
Can you go down low? All the way to the floor?
Hey,
How
Mr.
low
Gary,
can you
it's
go? Can you bring it to the top? Like it never stop?
lit.
Can you bring it to the top? One hop. Right
Hey,
foot now.
hey, hey.
Left foot now,
Hey, that's
y'all.
my baby.
Cha-cha, real
Hey,
smooth. Turn it
Turn
out.
it up.
To the left. Take it back now,
Take it back
y'all.
now, y'all.
Okay.
One
Let
hop
me
this
out there.
time. One hop this time. Reverse.
Oh, it's lit.
Baby, scratching his belly and dancing.
Slide
Yeah,
to
we
the
love
left. Slide to the right.
There you
Reverse,
go.
reverse. Reverse, reverse.
You got the shoulders again?
Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Turn it out.
Oh, this is dope,
To the
y'all.
left.
Come on, keep that
Take it
energy
back now,
going
y'all. 2 hops, 2 hops.
through the rest of this
2
program.
hops, 2 hops. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Charlie Brown. Hop it out now. Slide to the
Like,
right.
what's that? I don't know. That's
Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all.
And we still
Cha-cha
got the
now,
art
y'all.
popping. Don't forget.
Turn it out.
Shout out to the joy in the space.
Yeah.
And with that, I think we ready. Keep it
Yeah,
moving.
yeah. Let's keep it moving, fam.
Let's keep it rocking, y'all.
That was amazing.
Oh, that was dope. Shout out to all y'all for the dance cam, man. We need to get Warriors tickets for everybody. Then when we go back to the Warrior game, we gonna have it lit on the jumbotron. But yeah, man, we're about to actually have a message. You know, as y'all know, during this time right now, there are a lot of folks doing such important work that's not only essential right now, but obviously the times that we're in has really kind of emphasized some of the really invaluable work of folks that sometimes gets invisibilized or otherwise just isn't honored or valued in the way that it should. So I have the pleasure of actually introducing our first essential worker guest tonight, Armando Garcia, who is an organizer with the Coalition on Homelessness. And that's just, you know, one of many folks who we should be eternally grateful for and indebted to, not just right now, but at all times, you feel me? So Armando is an organizer with the Coalition on Homelessness, and for decades, the Coalition on Homelessness has developed the leadership skills of homeless San Franciscans to forge true solutions to the housing crisis. Founded in the late 80s, they fought for supportive housing, shelter improvements, public health facilities, local rent housing subsidies, legislation to ensure that vacant surplus city property is used for veterans and families, and so much more, so much crucial work. The coalition has also fought against the criminalization of poverty by SFPD, as well as the inhumane sweeps of homeless encampments by DPW, and is currently urging the mayor to provide hotels and shelter for the homeless during this pandemic. So without further ado, y'all give it up, throw ones in the chat and show some love to Armando.
Hey, thanks for that introduction. That's awesome. So I went right after the dance break. I appreciate the introduction and the opportunity to share my thoughts for a few minutes with y'all. I know this was a party, but I'm gonna get serious again for a minute because, hey, I'm a Capricorn, that's what I do. And also, I mean, you know, I was getting chills with the poetry, so I guess this was a serious space already. And also, you know, I kind of feel like the least important thing for me to do right now is actually talk too much about what I'm doing or what the Coalition on Homelessness is doing, because honestly, we make a lot of noise about that already. You can read about it on social media, follow us on Facebook, Twitter. You know, we're constantly calling out the mayor on stuff. You know, we have the Street Sheet, so you can follow news about homelessness on Street Sheet. If you search for us, you will find all the number of things that are working on. In the just few minutes here, I actually want to address a few other things. One of the things that I want to get across to everybody is that when we work on homelessness a lot as a problem, I think people should be aware homelessness is not a technical problem. We know how to keep everybody housed. It's not a problem of, oh, we haven't figured it out yet, or, oh, we don't have the right tools or whatever. It's literally just a problem of exclusion and marginalization. The same attitudes that have discriminated against poor people for the last 800 years are the attitudes that make it hard for a lot of people to empathize with the experience of being stuck in this society without a home. Or it's also what makes it hard to get people to support sound policy that can actually fix this stuff. And, you know, I wanted to say that because that brings me to say that I think ethnic studies courses are actually super important for this. I valued a lot my experience at SF State with some ethnic studies courses because of the way that you learn to see many different histories of what exclusion and marginalization have looked like and what the consequences have been. This can help you see the patterns of marginalization around you, right? You know, when they come up in your life, whether it's the way that someone was treated at the grocery store the other day, or how quickly someone stops being seen as a person just because they lost their place to live. Another dimension of it, most importantly, I think anyway, I tend to, you know, be really self-reflective, right? So, I mean, I think that a lot of the stuff that you get in ethnic studies courses, these histories can give you a reference for yourself. So you can think about how you fit into these patterns of marginalization. We're always going to reproduce these patterns in our history, and we're always going to contribute to marginalizing people until we break free of those chains through examining ourselves, being critical of our behavior, how we treat people. You know, if you're angry, learn to figure out why you're angry so you don't take it out on somebody else. Learn to keep a cool head and stay strong in a crisis to support your community. Learn to be comfortable enough with your own feelings so that you don't lose your cool when someone else says the wrong thing. All this stuff is kind of the journey that I really value, that I relate a lot to my work because for homelessness and for a lot of kinds of marginalization, that's the obstacle, right? I mean, all the brilliant policies and solutions to problems like homelessness just aren't going to fall into place until more people are critical of themselves and work to stop marginalizing others based on housing status or whatever else. It can be an uncomfortable and painful thing to take that journey, but like the revolution doesn't start with the protests or the demonstrations or the legislation. It always starts with the only thing any of us has control over, which is ourselves. All the resistance movements that have any success knew that, from the anarchist movements in Latin America to the Black Panthers in the United States, everything they did rested on a foundation of building community with each other and educating themselves. So read, learn, love, give a crap about something outside yourself. I think that's what I have to say to people here. And I also want to say congratulations for making it through this rough year. And thanks for having me on as your guest. I've had a lot of fun for the past 10 minutes. So yeah, with that, I'll turn it over. Thanks everybody for appreciating.
Thank you so much, Armando, for real. Appreciate all the work that you're doing and for continuing to push that message. So yeah, y'all, let's continue to do that work in our everyday lives. And with that, I'm gonna pass it over to JR for this next giveaway. Hello.
Yeah. Y'all ain't ready. I know we a little behind time, but would it be a PLC space if we was a little behind? You feel me? You don't want to miss a talent show coming up in just a second. But yo, we're gonna do the next giveaways. What we got? Let me check my notes real quick. Okay, check it. We got the Chromebook coming up, not this round, next round, right? But this round, we're doing six more of $20 gift cards or Visa gift cards. Right? You can get that Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, you feel me? And we have the second pair of AirPods. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Here we go. Can y'all see my screen? Thumbs up. Michelle, let's get it. Here we go. First of 6 gift cards. Let's get it. Hey, Chloe Montoya. And if the support team can help me out by just writing down these names, I don't have to toggle back and forth. Thank you, support team. That's Chloe Montoya. I'll take a screenshot. Oh, that's even easier. Here we go. Let's get it. Second gift card. Hey, Matthew Andrews, congratulations, Matthew Andrews. Let's get it. Hey, Fernando Cano. Let's get it. This is 4. Hey, Heavenly Wyatt. We're going to do 2 more. Hey, Ivan. Congratulations, Ivan. And here's the last of the gift cards just for this round. But we got one more round. We got 20 gift cards total, y'all. Thank you for everybody who donated last Friday at the pre-party. Hey, Jasmine Marie. Congratulations, Jasmine Marie. So here we go. Y'all ready for the AirPods? All right, here we go. Second and last pair of AirPods. Come on, students. All love. Congratulations, class of 2020. Shout out to all my peoples. Hey, congrats, squad. Congratulations. Yo, I am going to pass it on over to our next segment, the talent show. What's up, Kim? How you doing?
I'm good, Jared. I'm looking forward to the talent show. Congratulations to all our winners. But we know in Ethnic Studies, we are all winners, right? But whoever got those AirPods, if you don't want them, DM me later. I'll give you my address. All right, let's get to the talent show portion. Though we are here on a block party to give you the best talent we can bring all the way from Bay Area, Central Valley, SoCal, the most important of our talent is our youth and our students, of course. So we have 5 amazing student performers, youth performers tonight, and I'm going to introduce the first few. Our first performer is Kalia Vernon. We can spotlight Kalia, please, team. Kalia Vernon is 17 and from Hayward, California, attending Tennyson High. She will be sharing a poem. Everybody, please throw it in for ones in the chat. It's never easy to go first. Kalia, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. And I thank you all for organizing this event. And I want to give a special shout out to my aunt, Dr. Farima, because without her, I wouldn't have even known about this or had the guts to perform. So my poem is called Ancestral Knowledge. Ethnic studies, our histories and her stories in art form. A mosaic of colorful stories that shine despite being silenced or whitewashed in this country, where the resistance and resilience of people of color serve as a tessera it was built upon. My history, the histories and her stories of my people, Nicaraguan, Belizean, Black, and Iranian, the history and her stories of all oppressed people in between, the histories and her stories that I was never taught in school, the histories and her stories that were banned in the state of Arizona, the histories and her stories that still fight to be considered worthy as a requirement. They say ethnic studies is anti-American, that the classes are hateful and that they teach resentment, that ethnic studies, yes, ethnic studies, is racist and discriminatory to other ethnic groups. But I ask, why do they not think the same when centering Eurocentric history, a history of violence, of rape, of colonization, of genocide, of enslavement, of white supremacy, a history of historical oppression that led to ideological oppression, that led to internalized oppression, that led to interpersonal oppression, that gets recycled through institutional oppression, that becomes a never-ending cycle of racial trauma for people of color for generations upon generations upon generations until we unlearn their history. America's Eurocentric history can never teach me about the legacy of our ancestral brilliance, because it's a history that teaches me to hate myself, that teaches us to hate ourselves, that teaches us to hate one another. Their history and their education was never meant to empower us. Their history was always meant to teach us to fear them, to know our place in their system, to memorize the dates that they conquered our people, and to grade us on our complacency. When our people learn ethnic studies, we learn to think critically about issues in history and in society. We become empowered to take action, and that scares them. That threatens their systems of oppression. So when I ask for ethnic studies to be implemented into schools, I am tired of hearing that there is no funding, when we know the US has money for wars, for police, for prisons, for detention centers, for walls, to block people from refuge to hoard this stolen land. You see, I may not be old enough to vote, but I am old enough to pay taxes. Taxation without representation, I need my education, an education for liberation, an education that is culturally responsive, an education that will abolish schooling, that will dismantle oppression. You see, US schooling colonizes my people over and over and over again. US schooling funnels my people into prisons. US schooling dehumanizes my people, strips us of our indigenous languages, beliefs, practices, and wisdom. So I remind myself why they won't teach us the histories and her stories of our people until college. And then I remind myself that it is because they make sure that not all of us get to college. And then I remind myself that even if we do make it to college, college is not accessible to all, affordable to all, attainable for all. There are institutions that are discriminatory. They were never made for me, made for us. Institutions that will leave us buried in debt simply for not wanting to be buried in assimilation. So this is how they get us, making us pay for ancestral knowledge that rightfully belongs to me and you. You see, ethnic studies happens beyond school walls. Ethnic studies happens at our dinner tables, at our family parties, at the cemetery, in our neighborhoods, at our prison visits with loved ones. Ethnic studies is about identity and power, a reflection of ourselves seen through our ancestors. I am a part of the class of 2020, one that will go down in her story, one that survived a global pandemic, one that got inspired to reimagine our world, one that revolutionized their education, one that embodies their ancestors' wildest dreams. So with them, we will lead, we will create, we will thrive. Thank you.
Come on, y'all. You better give this brown, beautiful young woman that love that she deserves. She said she may not be old enough to vote, but she's old enough to tell you about yourself. She's old enough to speak that truth. Oh my goodness, chills. Great job, Kalia. Dope, dope, dope. All right, let's move on to our next youth performer. All the way out from my hometown, 209, Tafari Lee. Tafari Lee is 17 and from Stockton and is attending Lincoln High School, also my alma mater. What's up? He will be sharing with us some fire through poetry. Tafari Lee, you here? We got Tafari?
Hello.
All right.
Hello. Can I be heard?
You're heard.
All right. So June, a short piece called "Together We Rise" that I actually wrote a while back that I never really got to perform for anyone. I just want to say that I'm really thankful for my queer JR, who actually got me to sign up for this event and told me about the talent show. And I'm also kind of nervous because like the biggest I performed in front of, and there's a lot of people here that I look up to that I'm really glad I'm getting to read my poems to. So those who fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it, and repeat it I will not. Let me tell you about my history. To me, it was once a mystery why we idolized people like Rizal and Bonifacio who had a resolve strong enough to revolutionize their country. Well, now I know. Don't talk to me about the Supremo if you ain't got resistance in your blood, in your bones, in your very structure of being. That's what being a Filipino is. I keep the strap on me, but you can see it at all times because you fear the strong, so you make me wear this barong like my ancestors before. Strong enough to beat a gun with merely a sword, you couldn't fuck with us. We could defeat a whole horde of colonizers with nothing more than knives and intelligence. Days like that have since passed, but we will never stop fighting for those who oppress. Like Lapu-Lapu taking down Magellan on Cebu, we will mess you up because my voice is louder than the gunshots let off by my colonizers and stronger than the rounds of a Colt 45. That's the 45 caliber bullets because your last ones weren't strong enough to keep us down. That's the Filipino killing, armor piercing, stopping people dead in their tracks just because they wanted to fight for their land and keep their family safe. That's the pistol you created. America, land of the free, made for the red, white, and blue, but never the brown. I guess it wasn't meant for people like me and you because they killed our kind. They didn't want us here. Well, hear me out and see me now. Look where I am. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. Dream no longer. See the fruits of your labor from the grapes you picked in Delano to the asparagus fields it yielded your descendants who will never stop fighting. We will come together and rise above. Ethnic studies for all, so my ancestors' fall is never forgotten, hidden behind the lock these colonizers have put on my history. Take a long walk down memory lane and you'll see that at the end, we rise. Isang bagsak. Thank you.
One's in the chat for Tafari Lee. Thank you, Tafari. Barong. Do you hear the way that he said that? It was like a bullet in itself. Who said words couldn't kill? Barong. So, ooh, so proud. So great job, Tafari. All right. Without further ado, let's get to our third youth performer, J.A. Smith. What's up, Jay? Jay Smith is 18 from Edison High in Stockton. He will also be sharing a poem. You have the floor, Jay.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, yep.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Jay. I'm from Edison High School. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I'm actually pretty nervous because this is my first poetry, but I'm going to do my best. And this goes out to George Floyd and every other Black person who was killed for no reason. Me and my mom were just sitting down and watching the news, watching the world go on flames, and everything is just really crazy right now. So I just want to share this poem with you guys. Thank you. This poem is called Running for Your Life. What is the color of air? Who owns the right to breathe? Why are we so afraid of each other? When will they come for the brown man if I know and love? What was his crime? Is there justice for all of the land and the free? Or only for those who are men like me? What is the vaccine for the pandemic? I wonder what my baby is. Another black boy shot. White hot hate left its stain on a blackened Georgian road. My country, 'tis of thee we must raise the skeletons buried deep in our past. 1880, 1890, 1920, 1990, and 2020. Give it time, Right Fragility says. Nothing moves forward until this hunting stops. A knife on our collective tongues. Please stop running from the truth and listen. This death was on everyone's fault, and this is on young American. We must accept the lingering shame and guilt, the anger and mistrust inequality have instilled in us. Apologize for the damage, commit to sow a future with humanity. While we await such a day, let us say your name. Ahmaud Arbery. Ahmaud Arbery. Ahmaud Arbery. I am sorry that we all know your name now, that we will not forget far too soon. I am so sorry that the only song they know how to sing is your tragedy. I am sorry that your life has become a metaphor, a house being built down the road. He lifted to mark its progress, dream of building one himself. Eyes shine through windows. Like raccoons in the woods at night, their face twisted, pink and hot. He knows these trees and their strange fruit. Of thee I sing. After the hatred song is spilled out into the streets and across soft green lawns, it cannot be unsung. After a bullet leaves chamber, it cannot be recalled. My heart rages for another mother's loss of her son. For the blindest, for the cover up, for the tears not enough to wet the graves of so many lost for the sake of humanity. A black babysitter caring for white children, a black professor opening his own front door, a young black woman sleeping in her own college dorm, a black teen knocking on a door to ask directions. His first words, don't be afraid. A black boy jogging in the morning. There is an essential difference between running and running for your life. Never ever again should I dream of being afraid. Should a parent have to explain, Jim Crow still lives in hearts and minds of white men. Should a young man look over his shoulder at a gun and run only to those who lose, never ever again. We do have a choice, and it's an easy choice. We fight to raise above this sin. We fight to be a world of one. We fight for our humanity, because after leaves fall, they cannot be reattached to the tree, because broken hearts still beat, because justice peels her head around the corner and hope the door doesn't slam. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Jay. Please, ones in the chat, give Jay some love. You know, he was nervous, but no need to be. I know I could say as a fellow educator and creator that with everything going on, it's been really difficult for me to find a place and way to find some healing and some understanding, especially for me, for our students, for our youth, and of course, what better place to find that than right here through our own youth? Because wow, that piece was exactly, I could say, what I needed and reminding me of the why we do what we do for y'all. So thank you, Jay. That was really, really beautiful. I'm gonna pass it to my co-host EJ to introduce the next few youth for the talent show.
Word, word, word. I just want to echo and re-emphasize all the gratitude to the folks who already performed, obviously, particularly for that last piece, Jay. Thank you. So relevant right now, always. So appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to keep it moving right along. Our next performer is just performing and not wanting to compete for any prizes. She's just here for the art. So shouts out to that. I have the pleasure to introduce our next performer, Jaden De La Cruz. Is 17 from Ruta Sawa School of the Arts in SF. Shout out Soda, okay. And Jaden's gonna be singing a song for us tonight. So yeah, let's show some love, y'all, in the chat, in your screens, do what it do. And you got it, Jaden.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous, I'm shaking. I just wanted to say this song is just, it's definitely more lighthearted. You know, I really appreciate everyone who's performed, especially all the other youth that have performed. It was amazing. Teresa, I also want to say your poetry really touched my soul, in a way I didn't even expect to start crying, but I was crying because I just I could see my story in your words, and that was really touching. But yeah, this is just gonna be a lighthearted song. Just relax. I'm gonna be performing "Might Be You" by the Filipino Bay Area band, boy band,
boy group Kai. I'm just gonna do it because it's my dad's kind of, it's like a family song. It's just anyone who's born in or like listened to like 90s R&B and early 2000s, just know. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. I'm so nervous. Okay. Okay. Let me like. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna do this. I've been passing time, watching trains go by. All of life, lying on the sand, watching seabirds fly, wishing there would be someone waiting home for me. Something's telling me it might be you. Yes, it's telling me it might be you. All of life, looking back as lovers go walking past. All of my life, wondering how they met and what makes it last. If I found a place, would I recognize the place? Something's telling me it might be you. Yes, it's telling me it might be you. Oh, so many quiet roads to take, so many dreams to wake, and we've so much love to make. Oh, I think we're gonna need some time. Baby, all we need is time. And it's telling me it might be you. All of my life. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. I've been saving love songs and lullabies, and there's so much more no one's ever heard before. Something's telling me it might be you. Yes, it's telling me it might be you. And I'm feeling it'll just be you. All of my life. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. All of my life. I've been waiting for you all of my life. I've been waiting for you all of my life. That's it. Oh, I'm sweating.
Yeah. Y'all give it up. Throw some love in the chat on your screens, however you can. That was amazing. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Oh, I was like,
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that with us. That was so lit, so dope. You're very talented. Keep doing what you do.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
keep that up. Shout out Soda. Okay. Yeah, so without further ado, I think we're gonna wrap up this talent show piece with our last youth performer. Okay. I'm about to bring up the one and only Jasmine Estrada. Jasmine is 14. She's from Fresno and moved to San Jose and attends Overfelt High School, and she is going to be singing a song for us tonight. So y'all give it up. Like I said, 14 years old, y'all. Shout out to Jasmine. You got the floor.
Oh no, fam. Looks like Jasmine is not able to clock in. Let's try one more time, Jasmine. We see you. We know you in here. We sending you love.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, fam. I think we gotta keep it pushing. Gotta keep it pushing.
That's all good. Does that mean it's time to vote?
It's time to vote.
Oh snap, oh snap. I know y'all see Sammy C doing her thing up in here. Make sure you go check out the art from Sammy and Gabriel. You know what I mean? But I think it's about time to get this voting popping for this poll, for this talent show. Basically, I'm going to remind y'all of the order that folks performed in right beforehand. But basically, you're going to have 3 different windows that are going to pop up on Zoom one at a time. And each of those windows is going to have the names of folks who performed in the same order that they performed, obviously, except Jaden, since Jaden was not competing. So everybody, we're going to do this a little different. You're going to vote for your 3rd place choice first. And we're all going to vote for who we thought is in 3rd place. And so that's what you should have on your screen right now. Remember, we had Kalia perform a poem. We had Safari perform a poem. We had J.A. Smith do a poem as well. And then Jasmine, we were not able to get Jasmine connected. So, okay.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard.
Oh, the suspense is killing me. Okay, we got like, we're gonna give y'all like 10 more seconds, maybe. Let's try to cast your vote.
Hey,
remember,
is Jaden not on here, right?
Oh
No.
no, I'm not part of the talent show. Or, I mean, I'm not competing.
Hey, I was one of the last acts. My screen just froze a little.
oh snap.
Sorry
We got
about that.
Jasmine. Do we got
Yeah.
Jasmine in here?
Yeah, me. Hi.
Yo, it's all good. What's up, Jasmine?
Hey.
Yo.
Yeah, sorry, my screen froze a little.
It's all good. Let's. You ready?
Yeah,
Let's go.
I guess I am.
Let's
Yeah,
get it.
let's
Y'all.
get Jasmine up in this thing, y'all. Yeah,
Okay.
we ready for you. You got it. You got it.
Okay. So first of all, I would just like to say I'm excited to be here. I'm really glad to be here too. It's my first time performing on theater. I'd also like to dedicate the song I'm about to sing to anyone who feels oppressed or who just don't know who just feel ashamed about who they are. Don't feel ashamed. Always express and love who you are. Okay? Okay. All right. This is a song from The Greatest Showman. This is me. Okay. Pampers. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Hang on a sec. There's this ad.
I love this song, Jasmine. I can't wait.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna send the flood, I'm gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Oh, 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 oh. The bullets hit my skin. So far away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are busting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors, yeah, that's what we become. Won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. Glorious, glorious. Through the sharpest words might cut me down. I'm gonna send the flood, I'm gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Oh, 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 this is me. And I know that I deserve your love. There's nothing I'm not worthy of. And the sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flood, I'm gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Oh, 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 oh. Let's send the flood. I'm gonna drown it out. Oh, this is me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all show love to Jasmine. Let's go. Yeah, she did that. Be proud.
Ethnic studies, baby.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's what we do it for. You know what I mean? Way to give us all that lesson and just being apologetic to
Make
ourselves.
sure Miss Victoria Duran.
Thank you so much, Jasmine. Thank you, thank you. And y'all, yeah, if we don't take anything away from that, we take away that we should be ourselves at all times, proudly and with love and with passion, right? So thank you for that, Jasmine. Appreciate it. I think we're gonna try to take another crack at that little voting situation. So we're gonna have this poll pop up, and we are voting for your third place choice right now. Who do you think came in third place? Once again, we had Talia do a poem, we had Safari do a poem, we had Jay do a poem, we had Jasmine sing a song. We placing our third place votes right now. We're gonna give folks, I think we got like 30 seconds for each vote, so that would give us like another 10 seconds. You know, I'm trying to put y'all. Let's go, let's get it in, let's get it in, let's get it in, let's get them in. If you're voting, get your vote in. And I'm not controlling the poll, so I'm not gonna cut y'all off just yet. Okay, there we go. Okay. Shouts out to J.A. Smith in third place. Y'all show some love. Okay, and Jay is gonna get a $20 prize for coming in third place. So
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, I can share. Wait, do y'all see them too? Ooh, this poll technology. I'm telling y'all, man. Ooh,
I know, it's a lot.
It's revolutionary. Okay, I think we're gonna move on to second place vote. The second place vote should be appearing on your screen. Ooh, this says we're redoing. Oh, here we go. Second place poll in progress. It just started, y'all. Cast them in, cast them in. Who do you think came in second place? Okay. Cast them in. We're gonna cut it all off at 30 seconds. Okay, that leaves 15 seconds remaining. Get the clicking. We got 10 seconds remaining. Get to clicking. We got 5 seconds remaining. We're going to cut it off at 30 seconds. And there we have it. Okay, in second place, we got Tafari Lee, y'all. Give it up for Tafari.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Drop the ones in the chat. Drop the love in the chat. Whatever else you want to let the folks know, go ahead and do that. And that only leaves one more vote remaining. We voted for first place. Oh, we voted for first place. Y'all got to get to it. Y'all got to get to it. We're going to give you all another 20 seconds. We halfway there. Can we get 100% turnout? Look at this voter turnout. If only the real voter turnout looked like this voter turnout. We're not going to get into that. Okay, we got 10 more seconds, y'all. And it looks like we got it. South. Congratulations, Kalia Vernon. Y'all show some love to Kalia for taking home that first place.
Ooh, yes, well deserved.
Man.
She would vote, EJ.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Kalia said, oh, y'all better vote. You better use that pen. You better use it. If you have. Yeah, yes, y'all. Congratulations, Kalia. You did that. Right on. You're going to take home this $30 prize. You know?
$60, fam. $60.
Oh, I'm tripping. See, look. Which draft of the script am I reading off of? Woo! Come on. Let's go. Okay. Congratulations, Kalia. Congratulations to Tafari. Congratulations to Jasmine, Jay, all of the performers, all the contestants, and also thank you again, Jaden, for the song, even though you weren't part of the competition. That was also lovely. And I actually have a little surprise to drop on y'all, is that because of some donations that just came in through today, every single participant at the talent show is going to walk away with a little something via cash or a Visa gift card, thanks to the donations that came in today. So that's community right there, y'all. All the young people who touched the virtual mic.
Hey, thank you.
Get a gift, you know what I mean, walking away from this, because we appreciate y'all. This would not be the space that it is without your participation, without your presence, without your energy, your passion. So we thank you. And with that, I'm going to pass it over. I believe we got another giveaway to get popping off.
No, you're not quite yet. Actually, we're going to do another little quick dance break.
Okay, let's get it.
Let's get DJ Higher Top. DJ Higher Top, you ready to do this?
Hey, we're gonna do some old school. Much respect to all our performers. Saxophone coming up. Air saxophone. Love the art. Absolutely love the art. Sing it, Aretha. Hey, Mario. How do you spell respect? Huh. I see you, Connie. What you know about this, man? Yes, we're going there. Let's get a little hand clap. Let's get a little hand clap. I love the old songs and the new songs. Here we go. God, the dog's dancing. Love it. That dog's got moves. Hey. This is a community party, everybody. Let's go. I see ya. Wait a minute. Did that baby just fall off the bed? I hope not.
Hey.
Whoa.
About to move into the giveaways after this track. Y'all get ready.
Oh my goodness.
Just, hey.
We got a gig in Pineapple.
Where's all I like the pineapple. That's so cool. Let's see, find out how many TikTokers we have out there. Show them how to do it, Mario.
I'm the hood Mona Lisa, break a nigga into pieces. Had to X some cheesy niggas out my circle like a pizza. I'm way too exclusive. I don't shop on Insta boutiques. All them little clothes only fit bad bill talking cash. Be like water. I'm a mother and relax. I would never trip on a if I had him. That's my trash. You the man, so you bagged him. I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah. Sassy, moody. Hey. Yeah. Acting stupid. What's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah. Sassy, moody. Hacking stupid. What's happening? What's happening? Eat me and record it, but your edge up all I'm showing. I keep my private, so it's AP all I'm showing. Beefing with you just really getting kind of boring. If it ain't about the money, then you know I'm gonna ignore it. I'm the shit. I need a mop to clean the floors. Too much drip. I keep a knot, I keep a watch, I keep a whip. Ooh, let's play a game. Simon says I'm still there. Ay, I'm still at. Yeah, I'm a savage. Yeah, classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah, sassy, moody. Yeah, acting stupid. What's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage. Yeah, classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah, sassy, moody. Hacking stupid. What's happening? What's happening? I'm lit like a match. Oh, any
hey,
still attached. Oh,
caught her at the right time. She's dancing.
Noted that. Oh, I drop a picture. Now these feel attacked. Ay, don't let that new catch you up and get you flat. I make a call and get a neck smack. It's time I pull it up, well, where you at? I'm in a lamb, catch me if you can. Ooh, I'm kicking bitches out they spots, Stelly Chan.
Shout out to the class of 2020. Fifth graders going into middle school, eighth graders going into high school seniors going into college seniors going into the workforce. Much love to each and every one of you.
Yeah. Yo, congratulations, class of 2020. Yo, much love. Thank you for that, DJ High Top. Yo, I'm gonna keep it pushing because we are a little behind, POC time, but it's all good. Yo, the moment y'all been waiting for. We got 8 of the last 20 $20 gift cards or Cash App or Cash or Visa or whatever you want. We also got that Chromebook. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Here we go. So the first of 8, Madi, thank you for helping me out with those screenshots. Here we go. Hey, Kalia! Another winner. Kalia, congratulations. Let me make sure I shared my sound real quick because these sounds are part of the fun. You feel me? Here we go. Second. Let's do it for the second one. Here we go. Second of the 8. Lisa Lane, congratulations, Lisa. Here we go. This is the third. Angel Gonzalez, congratulations. Here we go. This is the 4th of 8. Soluna, congratulations, Soluna. We got the 5th $20 gift card or cash. Lou, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Here we go, this is 6. Hey, Geraldine! Out there, O'Connell love. Shout out to O'Connell. Congrats, Geraldine. Love you, miss you. Here we go. This is 7. Oh, DJ Garcia. We got the last gift card of the night. Or cash. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, whatever you got. Young folks, students, get that money. Thank you again, all the pre-party donators. Tobias, congratulations, Tobias. We will be following up with those gift cards. Make sure you check your email. And for folks who are like, man, I didn't get my name chosen, remember, we still, if they didn't claim their prize within a week, we're going to keep it passing. Here we go. Y'all ready for this Chromebook? Throw some ones in the chat if you're ready for this Chromebook. Y'all ready? Yeah, here we go. Let's get it. The Chromebook goes to Atticus Gonzalez. Congratulations, Atticus. Again, y'all, if you won from the talent show or a prize or whatever it may have been from the beautiful show we've been doing tonight, check your damn emails. I be telling my students that every day. You got to learn. That's the part of the hustle. You feel me? So without further ado, I'm going to pass it back to the co-MCs. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you.
Yeah. That was lit. I'm trying to win a Chromebook in a giveaway. Okay. Shout out to everybody who entered. And shout out to everybody who contributed to us even being able to provide these gifts and these prizes. Shout out to all the donations and all the other support that's come through for this wonderful event. And I think it's about my time to introduce our closing act of the night. Okay, long awaited. And without further ado, I'm going to bring up UTK, okay, which is short for Universe the King. UTK is a world-renowned conscious lyricist, a producer, and actor from the West Coast hip-hop scene. Feel me? West Coast, baby. Born and raised in Leimert Park, California. Shout out Leimert Park. His authentic lyrical style has gained the attention of many major labels, including Interscope and Def Jam, and even landed him in the studio with legends like Dr. Dre and Zaytoven. Okay. And in addition to that, UTK was named the BET Music Matters Artist back in 2014, toured with the Vans Warped Tour in 2013 and 2016, and opened for mainstream artists such as The Game, Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, YG, and 1500 or Nothing. As an artist in this new era of music, UTK is viewed as a driving force in bringing back the essence of creativity and positivity to the mainstream, all while inspiring future generations to achieve greatness. So if you're down for any and all of those things, I need y'all to tap in, be present in this space right now, because we're about to get blessed. Throw your ones in the chat, throw your love in the chat for the one and the very only University King, UTK. What's happening, brother?
What up, though? What up, though? How y'all doing, man? Hey, I really want to say I'm actually excited, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of this great event. Shout out to everybody that did their thing, you know what I mean, because every single person that I saw was talented. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a very, very, very honest moment right now. I didn't vote. I didn't vote for no winner, first place, second place, third place, because I was just like, man, I was kind of overwhelmed. Like, I didn't know who to vote for, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody was a winner. So I was happy when you was like, yo, everybody gonna get something, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody was dope, you know what I mean? I'm all about positivity and spreading love, you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to give a shout out and say, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace to my man Nipsey Hussle, you know what I mean? Because he really gave me a great mindset that I do think that every single young person should go ahead and take on, you know what I'm saying? Understand what that marathon mindset really, really meant, you know what I mean? And it's very, very important, you know what I'm saying? Because within the times that we going through right now, we have to be focused, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't have your mind wrapped around the right, you know what I'm saying, the right goals and the right dreams and the right aspirations, then you can't possibly even begin to go forward and really live the life that you dream of, you know what I'm saying? And it's a marathon. You got to run laps, you know what I mean? It's not going to be an easy race, you know what I mean? And I definitely want to, you know, I don't know how we going to get the situation going, but I want to show you guys, you know, my new video, you know what I'm saying, for my new single. It is a tribute to Nipsey Hussle. It's called NH, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to you guys to check that out. Enjoy. It's on YouTube. The single is on Spotify, and you can get that everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, if we can go ahead and run that, check it out. Y'all let me know what's up.
Pray for my neighborhood.
You know, I think that we're going to set off a trend in the area of offering a higher experience to the area.
Pray for my neighborhood.
We want nice things over here. We value nice things. We have resources to support nice things.
Pray for my neighborhood.
We also want things of value that represent us.
Pray for my neighborhood. Cause my neighborhood needs saving. Good die young. The Lord keep taking all the real ones from us, cause they provide for my neighborhood. We tried the neighborhood ways. Boys keep facing races outside. They never gonna find a job that's gonna pay. It's not in my neighborhood. America ain't been great. Trump can't make it better. There's no way. Settle for no fake news in my space. Pray for my neighborhood. Pray for my neighborhood. NH for the neighborhood. Swear we ain't supposed to make it here. Being great when they gave us good. Made us hood, but it made them fear. Hear the words get misunderstood. Shook them up when we switched gears. Shedding tears, falling on the wood. Doing what we could to survive the years in my neighborhood. Guess we gotta be survivors of it, so we saving up to get a neighbor something. Change the way we love, cause in the way we cousins from the neighborhood. Buy it back, but don't riot. Keep third eye intact for that guidance. These are my facts, so live by this. Please don't try to attack me, that's violence. Need your mind, relax till it's time, and we gon' ride the front line. The line with signs that seem so divine. We can define the grind in my neighborhood. I put on for my neighborhood. God put on in my neighborhood. I am home in my neighborhood. We gon' make it good in my neighborhood. Nipsey taught us about the victory. Stick to the script he brought us, and eventually you'll be a winner in whatever industry. From the beginning, never let them innovate. Better yet finish, even if it take a century to get it. Tell them that you did it, and the mission is to fix how we've been living. Pray for my neighborhood, cause my neighborhood needs saving. Good die young, the Lord keep taking all the real ones from us, cause they provide for my neighborhood. We tried the neighborhood ways. Boys keep facing races outside. They never gon' find a job that's gon' pay. It's not in my neighborhood. America ain't been great. Trump can't make it better. There's no way. Settle for no fake news in my space. Pray for my neighborhood. Pray for my neighborhood. NH for the neighborhood. Same place where the savior stood. Name great, never hesitated. Kept a game face. Ran the same race with a plan later no one ever could.
Blame fate and made him make a way to take your levels up. Aim straight at places never touched. Fame demonstrated better thugs. Gang members that ain't never hugged came together for a better us. Changed up from being chained up to seeing heaven's touch. Thought we were never connected up. Did what they never expect of us, cause they would've never respected us. And the neighborhood gets so neglected, I feel like I need some protection from them when they say that they saving us. Label us crazy and take from us. I knew one day it would wake us up.
The world said you, but the set embraced you for who you was. And after your allure of gangbanging, you might have been broke. Your mama might have been on drugs. You might have not had the material success, but the gang don't judge you on that. The gang judge you on your heart. If you got heart, we gonna embrace you and we love you. And that's the only requirement.
Pray for my neighborhood, cause my neighborhood needs saving. Good die young, the Lord keep taking all the real ones from us, cause they provide for my neighborhood. We tried the neighborhood ways, boys keep facing racists outside, they never gonna find a job that's gonna pay. It's not in my neighborhood. America ain't been great, Trump can't make it better, there's no way. Settle for no fake news in my space, pray for my neighborhood. Shit. Pray for my neighborhood.
Yo, what's good? I got my nigga.
We look at life like it's about what you can get from life. That's not what it is. You're gonna always be unfulfilled if you look at life like that. It's about knowing you're gonna leave one day. And when you leave, the only way you're gonna be fulfilled is if you know you gave everything you had.
Yes. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I don't know about y'all, it was a little bit choppy for me, so I definitely encourage y'all to go to my website, universetheking.com. Very easy, universetheking.com. Follow me on the social media at universetheking. You know what I'm saying? I actually follow y'all back, you know what I mean? I'm not one of them kind of people. I definitely hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, enjoyed that. I appreciate all of y'all, you know what I mean? I don't know how much time do we have left. How much time, like, what we got going? Can anybody talk back to me? No.
You got it, JR?
Yeah, fam. Yo, appreciate that. Much love. We got about 2 minutes, fam. I know we're hella behind, but if you got 2 minutes first, fam, I appreciate you.
I got you on something. Check this out.
Consciousness, I'm honored when my mama makes me proud of the yeah, it's possible, I'ma do the impossible. Never stop for an obstacle. Drop a problem like hot potato, I'm bound to be prosperous. Every move is anonymous with my accomplishments. I'm honored when my mama makes me proud of the phone again. I wanted 10% of minutes, tighter than I wanted it. Finish in the sentence, period, the one begins. In my opinion, now I'm feeling justice coming in. Can't see it, cause my vision really wasn't in his plans. Now it's in his hands, Genie in a lamp, put me in a trance. Come within, yes I will advance. Not 100 grand, but 100 grams. I'm a man with rags to the upper class. I didn't laugh, I was glad to help with his bag. Understand it was the crowd that I was the man. It's finding out that you ain't got a helping hand. I'm about it cause I'm proud of mine and selfish stance. Development, take a while, but glad I take a chance. I'm better now, and I thank God for blessings that he sends. I'm standing solid on the top.
Focus on emotion, my approach is follow God. Chosen to be focused, so you know that I won't flop. Holding on, controlling how my flow's supposed to drop. Cause when I'm on top, pay attention to how I rock. Focus on emotion, my approach is follow God. Chosen to be focused, so you know that I won't flop. Holding on, controlling how my flow's supposed to drop. So when I'm on top, pay attention to how I rock.
Hey man, that's a little tease, you know what I'm saying? That's how I rock. That's definitely on too, you know. It's on Spotify, it's everywhere. You can go to universetheking.com, it's my website. You can go at universetheking, follow me, whatever. The whole album. I got 33 tracks on the album, so I hope you got your ears ready for some lyrics, some bars, some slaps. You know what I mean? It's going down.
Right on. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. And you wasn't lying about the follow backs. I got mine. You better get yours. You know what I'm saying? No, but appreciate you for sharing that, bro. We definitely have the blast on deck. So yeah, y'all make sure to go check out the website. Check him out on the socials. And that sounded like a Rance 1500 or nothing beat, man. That was really banging through the speakers. So yeah, we going crazy. We about ready to close this thing out, Kim. We got some special folks to thank.
Definitely. As we close it out, thank you to everybody. But first and foremost, thank you to you all for coming and making this such a success and a time to celebrate, to grieve, to feel together. And special shout outs, of course, we want to thank all of our performers and community organizers that came in: Kalina Lawrence, Sarah Galv, and Marcus Christmas, essential worker Armando Garcia from Coalition on Homelessness, Los Fracas, Jacqueline Wang, Teresa Siagantonu, Rubia Barra, UTK, and of course our live art, if we want to spotlight them too one more time, Gabriel Cabrera Flores and Sammy C. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all our performers, all our artists, all our community organizers and essential workers for making this such a special event for our students and our youth, and for us, honestly, as adults and educators. And most importantly, the folks always behind the scenes, right? The ones that made this happen, the ones that had the vision for this in the first place, to the planning team for the virtual block party is Connie, Nikhil, JR, Mush. I need to know what's in your water and in your cream, because based off of the number of years folks were talking about, I was like, you look like you're my age. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Joan, thank you for you, Joan, Mari, Nee, Juana, Ricardo, and Stu. Thank you to the team that put this all together. Thank you for your vision and your efforts. And of course, as I said in the beginning, we can't have a block party without the DJ. So let's give our love to DJ High Top and Mario. Thank you so much for the music and the good times and making this feel like we were at a Warriors game. And from me, also, I want to thank you, EJ, for being such a lovely co-host. I can't wait to be able to one day meet you in person and hopefully co-host again, because this was such a good time.
Yeah, definitely, man. Same here. The feeling is mutual. I appreciate it. It was definitely a pleasure holding the space with you. And yeah, this is really special. So I just want to thank everybody behind the scenes of organizing this. I'm reading in the chat that this is like Connie's birthday, either just passed or coming up. Like, what? Happy birthday, Connie! You feel me? And all the other folks. What season is it? I'm bad with the astrology. The Taurus still season. Okay, I don't know. I tried,
Gemini
y'all.
gang. Gemini season.
Are we there now? Okay, for sure. All right, it's lit. Shout out to the Geminis in the house. I'm a Gemini moon, so we just gonna leave that alone. And yeah, I'm gonna keep the thank yous rolling. I want to acknowledge all of the sponsors for the evening. Obviously, Youth Speaks, Pinay Educational Partnership. Shout out PEP, University of San Francisco's Teacher Education Program, and Urban Education and Social Justice Programs, as well as the Bay Area Video Coalition, Pinay's Rising Scholarship, Little Manila Rising, the Association of Rasa Educators, the Coalition on Homelessness, the Do Not Harm Coalition, Ethnic Studies Now Sacramento, the Soul Collective, 5 Elements SF, and the Whole Story Group. This could not have been possible, could not have been made possible without y'all. So thank you. Make sure y'all follow High School Ethnic Studies at High School Ethnic Studies on Instagram. Check that out for more info on all those other incredible organizations that I just named, as well as other ways to support ethnic studies nationwide. It says, can we let y'all know how many people are on total tonight? I think we might have numbers somewhere.
I at least based off what I saw, we had like at highest like 180 at one point, or 170.
Yeah,
amazing.
for sure. That was really lit, y'all. That's easily the biggest Zoom gathering I've been a part of thus far during these times. So it's unprecedented space for me. And we had 300 plus folks register. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to this turnout. Shout out to everybody's presence and everybody's activity. Y'all were just so engaged. The chat was lit. Shout out to JR, you feel me, for even like tagging us. We got folks watching on YouTube, so who knows how many people are watching out there. We don't got numbers on those, Shout out to Nikhil, man. Shout out to everybody. We could just stay here all night, just affirming folks and bringing the love. But yeah, I think now's the appropriate time to just get this closing ritual started. For those of y'all who are unfamiliar, we kind of close out the space with a sort of 3-step closing activity. So it's going to begin with the Asada chant that I'm going to lead folks through right quick. But also Kim is going to lead us through a practice round of the unity clap, and then JR is going to let us know something about Isang Baksak, and we're going to try to run through all 3 together. So for those of y'all who don't know, you should know Asada Shakur, the famous Black revolutionary activist, liberative worker, and just like all around incredibly inspirational person. So these words of hers have become unifying for all people in the struggle for liberation. So y'all are gonna repeat after me. We're gonna try something that we haven't tried all night, okay? And we're gonna make a beautiful mess by unmuting at the same time on Zoom with this. 80 plus people that we got in here right now to do this chant, y'all. So I believe we're gonna get it pulled up on the screen so that folks could read along. But if not, and just in case until then, I'm gonna drop it in the chat. So y'all are good. Okay. So here we go. Y'all gonna repeat after me? It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing
To lose
but our chains.
our chains.
And we can absolutely not let it.
So, all right. That was better than I thought. Woo, we made it. All right. And that was just practice too. That was awesome. All right. The second part of this closing out is going to be Unity Clap. I would love to give you a little context and history behind the Unity Clap. It is a clap that slowly begins and gains momentum and then becomes more unified. The history of the Unity Clap dates back to the farm workers movement. It was a way that Raza and Philippine farm workers expressed solidarity with each other in the fields. It is also a unifying tool for the United Farm Workers Union. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start slowly clapping and feel free to join in, and then we'll gain momentum as we go. So if we want
Pues préndele al...
Here we go. Ready? Yes, here we go. Yes. All right.
Yeah. Then, y'all, I'm gonna wrap us up. So that was just practice. Y'all got that practice down. So EJ's gonna run the Asada one more time. It's gonna lead straight in to the Unity Clap, and then it's gonna lead straight in to the Isang Bagsak. All right. So real quick, the Isang Bagsak, y'all already know, coming from the People Power Movement of the Philippines against then President Marcos, right? So organizers would say Isang Bagsak, which loosely translates to one down or one fall. So when I say Isang Bagsak, we do one big clap, all right? Y'all ready to try and practice that? Yeah. Here we go. Isang Bagsak.
That was dope.
I'm gonna run it, all right? So I'm gonna put the Asada chant one more time in the chat, into the Unity Clap, and I'm gonna lead us straight into the Isang Bagsak, all on mute. So keep it cool. Love y'all. Here we go. EJ, kick it.
Let's get it, y'all. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
Freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing
to lose but our chains.
Say that.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Woo. Dope. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the first virtual block party from Ethnic Studies. Thank you to the team. Thank you to the performers. Thank you to everybody for all the love. And as Kalia had said, Ethnic Studies is not just a classroom. It is not just a campus. It is our community. It is our collective. It is your dinner table. It is a cemetery. It is all our joy, all our grief, as long as it's together. Thank you so much. Stay safe. EJ, you want to say anything to close out?
Man, just want to thank folks again for being here. It was a pleasure. It was an honor, and I'm just looking forward to the more opportunities we have to create spaces like this for each other. Who knows how long it'll be before we could do this in person again. So, just want to encourage everybody to stay safe and stay healthy and make good decisions and love your neighbors and all those things.
Yeah, and congratulations to the class of 2020, to all our youth too that are moving on to their next stage, whatever that may be. And let's also maybe give the space to JR if you want to say anything, JR.
Yo, Beautiful space. I know it's super late. Thank you. Much love to everybody. Much love to everybody. Let's reimagine and work toward this new normal, y'all. Let's do this together. Follow us, y'all. This is just a beginning at High School Ethnic Studies. Join that network, y'all. Let's keep building. Mario, High Top, you got one last track for us as people zoom out? Yeah, let's get it, y'all. Peace and
But
blessings.
only if they do it with us.
All right. Been sitting down this whole time.
I'm gonna do it from my seat though, because
You
I
can even
don't
do it
have
in your
that
seat.
space.
Nah,
Okay, cool.
you got to get up.
I done got old. I done forgot it.
5, 6, 7 to the right. Let's kick and turn to the right. Let's go.
They say I'm a rapper and I say no. They say what you doing, trying to do somebody go. I just let the music come from my soul, so all of my people can stay on.
To the right.
They got a brand new dance. You gotta move
To the left.
soul. Brand new dance. It's counter Cupid.
Now kick, 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 and turn. Which way are we going, you guys? Let's go.
Right. Leah. Kid.
Walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself. Let me see you do the Cupid. Let me see you do the Cupid. Do the shuffle, baby.
Are they still talking?
Which way are we going, everybody?
Driving the Snapchat slide.
Oh.
I was like, I'm not watching anything.
I left.
It's cute. The babies are dancing. Right now at this time? Yeah, like they keep panning to different, it's mostly teenagers. Yeah.
Now walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself. Now you see what I'm talking about. Oh, I represent for the dirty south. Where we're known for swinging now. King of swing out, baby. Gonna show you what I'm
To the right. Go. The dog is doing it. What's the dog's name? To the right. And left. And kick. And turn. Mario, which way are we going?
Now kick, now come on, baby, kick. Now walk it by yourself. Walk it by yourself. To the right, to the right, to the right, the right, the right. To the left, to the left, to the left, the left, the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick. Now walk it by yourself. Walk it by yourself and do the Cupid shuffle. Now let me see you do the Cupid shuffle. Now let me see you do the. It's your boy Cupid, see you beat her out of D. It's a bet on the track, got another hit in D.
To the right. And left. And kick. And turn. They're doing it. We see you, ladies. I see you. Hey, Mario, I'm gonna guide him. Here we go. To the right. Right. Left. Now kick. Kick, and turn. Here we go. To the right. You never stop. Left. You keep it moving. Kick. His name is Mario. I'm DJ High Top.
Yeah.
One's in the chat. Thank you,
Love,
DJ
love,
High Top.
love.
Thank you, Mario. Everyone have a blessed night. Have a great night. Stay
Be
safe,
safe.
stay healthy. Reach out to your mentors, reach out to your classmates and friends. If you ever need support, we're here.
Big love. Now we're gonna start throwing people in the waiting room. I'm just playing. I'm not gonna reveal all our secrets. How will we be doing at U Speaks? We be throwing people in the waiting room and be like, all right, y'all, it's over. You ain't got
High
to
Top
go.
of Mario, you got that High Top of Mario, you got that slow track while folks are dwindling out of here, that get out the club track, like
That goodbye track.
It's time to go. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. I'm just
You
playing.
ain't gotta go home. Hey. Okay.
Yo, that piece is fire. Oh, come on, Cap. Come on, farm workers. Let's go.
Resistance is in our DNA. That's right there.
Love the art. Absolutely love the art. That would go really good on my living room wall. Hint.
Staying in a vision, they did a great job raising you. When I create, you're my muse. The kind of smile that makes the news. Can't nobody throw shade on your name in these streets. Triple threat, you a boss, you a bank, you a beast. You make it easy to choose. You got a mean touch, I can't refuse. No, I can't refuse it. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Already passed, you don't need no approval. Good everywhere, don't worry about no refusal. Second to none, you got the upper hand now. Don't need a sponsor, no, you're the brand now. You're my rock, my Colorado. Got that ring, just like Toronto. Love you now, a little more tomorrow. That's how I feel. Act like you know that you are. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions.
No cap, no pretending, you don't need mentions. Got them saying goals, they don't wanna be independent. Tell them to mind your business, we in our feelings. It's 50% attention, we need commitment. We gotta both admit it. It's funny, we both listen. It's a blessing, cause we both get it. You the best thing, and I don't need a witness. I'ma find me a ring and pray it's perfect fitted. Perfect.
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. I will. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, cut your own bread.
Hey, this slap. What is this?
Justin Bieber, Intention.
Oh, I'm hella mad.
That's my jam. That's my jam.
Yo. I recant my last statement, but it's cool. I'm finna go search it up right now.
Nah, EJ, this is recorded.
I
Hey, you know, dismantling that, you know, redefining our masculinity, fam. You feel me?
Hey, look. This is real.
I remember us being kids, just driving around with Mush, and her energy was amazing.
Much love, y'all. Much love. Take care of yourselves.
And those were the
Peace. Enjoy your weekend. Rest well. Rest well. Love y'all so much. Oh man, the Kai now?
What you know about that, huh? What you know about that?
Yo, my neighbor dated somebody from Kai. All right, y'all, I gotta go eat dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat, especially now that I'm apparently a Beaver fan. I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna go figure some shit out.
I'll follow up with y'all this weekend. I love all of y'all. Peace. Take care.
Deuces, we out.
Hi, everybody.
Once again is mine. I need to know, are you real? Do you feel the way I feel?
All right, turn us off. Hey, Lex. Lex Valdez.
Say you'll stay, say you're sure, say my heart was made
Hi, Lex.
for yours. Let our love lead the way. Say you'll stay, tonight. I've waited for tonight. I've waited all my life to be here where we are, with you here in my arms. I can't believe how you shine. Is this moment real mine? Could you love like I love you? Say you can and say you